97.3. Citi 97.3. Accra.
There can be no other 97.3. No need to change. Keep it tuned to Citi. You're number one. Don't look no further. We've got it all covered. Citi FM.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, my neighbor.
Good morning to life.
Good morning.
Music, talk, inspiration, in perspective.
Express yourself. Good morning, my neighbor.
Citi FM, your station.
It's a refreshing lifestyle.
Citi FM 97.3.
Oi! Aya! Damanya Yesu ye kwa bayana malaka wa kemala. Damanya Yesu ye kwa bayana malaka wa kemala.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is Citi 97.3.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show. The city's biggest conversation.
Hey, come on. Damanya Yesu ye kwa bayana malaka wa kemala. Aya. Damanya Kristo ye kwa bayana malaka wa kemala. Oi. Baba maiga makovuvu. Maiga makovuvu. Damanya Yesu ye kwa bayana malaka.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show. The city's biggest conversation.
Maiga makovuvu. Damanya Yesu ye kwa bayana malaka. Kama bafalo no vinya vane magenao. Kama bafalo no vinya
The Citi Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
Aya. Bafalo no vinya vane magenao.
Oh yeah. No. Bobodeji. Oh man. Bethel Revival Choir at it again. It says Namanya Yesu Ekwanama. Had it not been Jesus who saved me, where would I have been? Always blending our traditional instrumentation with contemporary ones and putting the gospel at the fore of the music. Welcoming you to a brand new day. Friday, the 10th of October 2025 at 6:35. My name is Caleb Kuda. This is 97.3 Citi FM. It is the Citi Breakfast Show. You're welcome to a brand new day. It's a special day for many who will be called to the bar today. We celebrate you. Congratulations.
Damanya Yesu ye kwa bayana malaka wa kemala. Aya. Oi. Damanya Kristo ye kwa bayana malaka wa kemala. Akakala. Aya.
You should see Richard Delasky on cloud 9 with the Agbaja Pro Max this morning. Ever. No. Oh Oh man. No, but Peter said salvation is found in no one else, for there is no other name under heaven given to mankind by which we must be saved. There is no other name given to mankind by which we must be saved. So you got to believe. And Bethel Revival Choir says, I will go to him and I will proclaim the good news. And that's what we are here for, proclaiming the good news of our nationhood, the good news of the heights we can reach when we put ourselves and our abilities together and fight the common enemy: illiteracy, poverty, hunger, and everything that keeps us down. Welcome to a brand new show, the Citi Breakfast Show. We're bringing you the news review shortly. Come, let's tell you the good news. We are going to the northern region of Ghana, where we are bringing the best of the north to the rest of the world in our powerful exhibition that is coming up later this month.
Yep.
It's gonna be powerful. It's gonna be amazing.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. I can't wait for this particular Northern Fair. But we'll bring you the news review, which is brought to you by Total Energies and Fidelity Bank. Africa Customer Week is on. Total Energies Ghana is celebrating our amazing customers from the 6th to the 10th of October. We're saying a big thank you with something special just for you. Drive to any participating Total Energy service station. You could be one of our lucky winners. At Total Energies, you are not just a customer, you are family. So find us on our socials. We have some goodies for you when you pass by our select Total service stations. And then, of course, Fidelity Bank Sika Boom Reloaded is back. Save 500 Ghana cedis or more and stand a chance to win up to 100,000 Ghana cedis in grand draw. Every 500 Ghana cedi deposit gives you more chances to win 5,000 Ghana cedis monthly. Visit any of our branches or agent point, deposit in multiples of 500 Ghana cedis and win big. Fidelity Bank is here for your journey. Sika Boom style. The promo is on the NLA Caritas platform. Richard Delaska is here.
Yep. A new one in the background.
Absolutely powerful one. Yeah, man.
Yeah, the better people, they know how to do it. They really what they don't like very, you know, I mean no number.
Yeah, man.
I love one bolo.
No,
it's the community, abonauta.
Yeah, man.
I love a phonakberu. I'm a hekbere.
Yes.
Kona bonaro taglojo. Oh, Jimmy.
No, he's just describing how that Maja dance is that.
You know, they can put one, the left.
The shoulder must go out.
Yeah, it must go out.
And it must come back.
It must fold. You know the lines at your back, that straight line divide, the symmetric line.
Yes.
It must fold.
Yes.
If it's not folding, then you're not doing it. That one is caused.
But how do you do the leg too? So you are in.
And so the leg, they have to match with your arm movement.
The movement.
Yeah. So as you fold,
symmetrically,
you step up and you step down.
Yes.
As you fold, you step up and you step down. But there are very sophisticated moves. Don't worry. Now.
Okay.
There are those that you can learn in the classroom,
yes,
which you'll be okay with. We can excuse that. But when it comes to the in total, when people are rising, jumping, and landing,
that one.
No, that one, you
must have slept in the sun.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
And that's
you must have taken a few things. I just want to let you know.
Kakra, good morning, Francisca. It's good to have you.
Guys. Good morning.
Yep. We are taking off this morning, but let me take the opportunity to just congratulate all the new lawyers who will be called to the bar today. You have done an impossible job. and you are here today, and may God guide all of you so that you help us reshape our democracy in a direction that will be beneficial to the world and to ourselves.
Nice.
So congratulations to all the new lawyers, and then also all the amazing teachers who brought them this far.
Wonderful.
The Ghanaian Times says this morning, bats threaten flight safety at Sunyai Airport.
You mean the bats?
Yeah, the bats. I can see some of the bats flying here. We are very many. Also on the front page this morning, 30-year-old cobbler confesses to 15 murders in Wa. We brought you the story yesterday.
Yes, and I have the Daily Guide newspaper. Front page stories: gold reserves reach record 37 tons. Coming from Dr. Johnson Isiama. Also, Wuntumi sweats over 25 million Ghana cedi bill. And MPP ad hoc committee begins flag bearer campaign monitoring. Also, Daddy Lumba's wife, children seek funeral injunction.
The Chronicle says mosquito Julius Deborah have no chance to succeed Mahama. And the Chronicle is quoting Musa Dankwa. So much controversy being provoked by the polls coming in from that, area. Also, Africa's telecom lessons for Ghana's AT crisis.
Okay, and I'll take you to the Herald newspaper. Front page stories: Mahama sending General Opong Pepra to Canada despite 10.5 million Soviet Union military scrap procurement scandal. That's $10.5 million. That's according to the Herald. Also, lawmakers split over age ceiling on soldiers' recruitment as MPP era oldies enrollment surfaces. Extortion and bribery claims hit SHS placement system again. Also, Sanity Africa polls contradict Baumia's lead in global info analytics as Kenny Japan emerges top contender. And Ghana's petroleum model attracts Sierra Leonean regulators.
The News Center says Telecel leads cervical cancer fight, donates advanced diagnostic equipment, and sponsors nationwide free screening. We're told that there's some people are taking jabs, as part of the immunization efforts. Also on the front page this morning, Mafi Adidome to host 2025 Mini Anglo Hugbachochoza. And we have the photographs of Togbi Boatri, the fourth. We also have Togbi Agbeshia Usu, the second, who is the Abadada of the Anglo Duko. And then also Togbi Kakaklulu, Ajiman, the fifth, who is the Dufia of Adidome. Also on the front page this morning of the newspaper.
On the front page of the Daily Analyst newspaper, GJA launches 29th Media Awards, Otumfo to host historic ceremony at Menchia Palace. On the Tano Ahria Forest Reserve, Chinese Burkinabe nationals busted over Galamsey. Mahama's government will not restrict free speech. That's Felix Kwache Ofosu, Minister of State in charge of government communications. Other stories still on the front page. Lumba funeral. Akosia Sewa goes to court, insists she's the only legal widow. Also, Jomoro chief refutes illegal mining allegations. And Mahama's government will recruit based on real needs, not politics. That's according to Nilante Vanderpoy.
The final newspaper I have this morning is The Insight, which says war in Gaza. 2 years of Israel's savagery and normalized mass slaughter, according to the newspaper. Also, Africa at the digital crossroads. Why Ghana must lead sovereign AI future. There are a number of other stories here on the front page of the Insight.
And finally, on the Daily Post newspaper, VIP calls for fair partnerships at Global Gateway Forum. Also, Sierra Leonean petroleum regulators visit Ghana to study NPA operations. An energy minister to inaugurate 13 rural electrification projects in central Gonja district.
Okay, if I take you online, I'll start from the ABC News, and development is that the Department of Homeland Security now plans to deport Abrego Garcia to Ghana.
I don't know.
He's an
Abrego Garcia.
Garcia, okay.
The man sounds Mexican or Latino. Why is he part of us?
Abrego Garcia.
So what is he coming to
He
do?
was deported to El Salvador and then sent back to the U.S. to Eswatini and then Uganda. The plan, what many are surprised about is the fact that the Foreign Affairs Minister here in Ghana did mention that the deportees who are coming as a result of Ghana's agreement with the US are West African nationals. Now we have Abrego Garcia, and people are wondering whether Garcia is from Cote d'Ivoire or Togo or Mali, and they are saying that Ablakwa needs to come clean and provide more details, because per the explanation he gave us, we're not expecting El Salvadorans or people, someone else who is not a West African national. Yeah, so they are saying Ablakwa.
Who is saying that?
That's a conversation online, and we'll get into that a bit later. But NPP flag bearer aspirants to ballot for positions today. That's on citynewsroom.com. U.S. Department of Homeland Security now plans to deport Abrego Garcia. That story is here as well. Now, the Farmakbo threatens legal action over Ghana Armed Forces enlistment age limit. He wants to have that increase to 35, because according to the definition of youth is 15 to 35, and then there's some pushback. Otto Addo is inexperienced but needs support, no dismissal. This is Van der Poy speaking. Tewu pushes for 50% hike in base pay ahead of salary talks. Fix administrative lapses causing salary delays. This is Van der Poy speaking to the government. Prioritize call for substantive defense minister, not enlistment age for draw to NDC MPs. And Akosua Sawasu's Lumba's family seeks recognition as sole wife, and forensic report delays prosecution in murder of immigration officer. 2 Chinese Burkina Faso nationals arrested in Naimos anti-Galamsey operations. If you go to my Journal online, nearly 70% of medical doctors default on their loans.
Medical doctors.
Yeah, doctors. So.
Well, then things are not that good too.
Yeah, they are not honoring that. Ghana Association of Banks president is speaking, and court adjourns immigration officers a murder case that has come up early. And then the High Street Journal says gold prices breaking bounds and BOG's reserves keep soaring. The inherent risk Ghana must address. Kai,
okay, so I want us to take off this morning quickly. This story that you are troubled by. Page 12 of the Ghanaian Times has the story. We are taking you all the way to Sunyai in the Bono region, right? And the story is on the center spread. Says it's by Daniel Jirasa in Sunyai. Says flight safety at the Sunyai airport risks being compromised unless urgent measures are taken to control the increasing colony of bats. At the University of Energy and Natural Resources, managers of the Ghana Airports Company Limited have said. Now, according to airport officials, the cordon of bats frequently flying across the airport space is posing a major risk to aircraft operating in and out of the facility. There's a quote here that says, when the bats swarm around the airport, they interfere with aircraft movement and make landings particularly difficult. A source at the airport told the Ghanaian Times on condition of anonymity in Sunyai yesterday. Look, this is a very important matter because, birds and they can bring down flights. Aviation safety is an important thing, and we are one of the safest places on earth when it comes to the aviation space. We are still waiting for the report on what happened in that village. Yes, and related matters. So immediate steps have to be taken to deal with this particular problem.
Let me stay within the Western region and on tragedies. Tragic death of trader in Sekondi market collapse sparks urgent calls for redevelopment. Story on channel1newsonline.com. Traders at the deteriorating Sekondi market, together with their member of parliament for Sekondi, Blay Nyameke Ama, urging the government to honor its promise to redevelop the market into a modern facility. The appeal follows the tragic collapse of portions of the market on Monday, October 6, which claimed the life of one trader who sustained severe injuries. Mr. Ama has appealed to President John Dramani Mahama and the Minister of Finance, Dr. Kasiel Atuforsin, to prioritize the redevelopment of the market to prevent further casualties and improve trading conditions. So the market is deteriorated. A portion unfortunately caved in on a trader, and she lost her life as a result. We need to conduct some audit of our markets and public spaces and ensure their structural integrity to avoid these things while we improve the secondary market, as the MP is appealing.
Okay, away from that, I'll take you to the Daily Guide newspaper. Headline story says, fired police officer convicted for false pretenses. And it reads, a 54-year-old dismissed police officer Kofi Boache Frimpong has been convicted by the Ashaman District Court for pretending to be in active service. The court, presided over by His Honor Derek Pardon Ishen, convicted him on his own plea of guilty to the charge of falsely pretending to be a public officer. The Ghana News Agency reported that first. The convict is said to have pleaded with the court for leniency following his conviction. The court, however, deferred his sentencing to October 14, 2025 and remanded him into custody pending his reappearance.
Meanwhile, if you go to page 7 of the Ghanaian Times, we're told two inmates have been honored for a decade of sobriety at the Nsawam prisons, and the two inmates are Mr. Ejay and Mr. Asari Denchi, who have maintained sobriety for more than a decade under the Addiction Treatment, Rehabilitation and Recovery Program of the Ghana Prison Service, and they were each presented with citations of honor as the Dangana ambassadors in recovery. And if you turn to page 3 of the same newspaper, there's a story there that says legal aid to the rescue, court acquits motor rider accused of rape. Malik Suleimana reports that the Accra High Court, or the High Court Accra, has acquitted and discharged a 26-year-old motor rider, Yusuf Salifu, who was accused of raping a mother of one at Dechina or the Chinya near Def Traco Estates on May 7, 2021. Now, the court, presided over by Justice Ruby Ayete, freed the accused after the prosecution failed to prove his guilt beyond reasonable doubt.
Okay, I will move to the matter of gold, still with the Daily Graphic. Gold reserves reach record 37 tons. And the story reads that the country's gold reserves have climbed to 37.06 tons at the end of September 2025, according to the latest data from the Bank of Ghana. The central bank's report shows that the country's gold holdings have maintained a consistent upward trajectory since May 2023, when reserves stood at 8.78 tons. Over the subsequent 16 months, the figure has more than quadrupled, reflecting the bank's aggressive accumulation strategy under the Domestic Gold Purchase Program, DGPP, and the Gold for Reserve initiative.
But there is an interesting article on the High Street Journal. It says the volatility trap. Gold is always considered a safe haven investment, but when you flip the coin, it is also highly volatile. Prices are rising, everyone is happy. However, price depends on global interest rates, inflation expectations, geopolitics, and investor sentiment. All of these can shift the price pendulum abruptly. Today's record high could easily give way to a sharp fall if, for instance, the US Federal Reserve starts cutting rates, or if global investors move back to riskier assets. So it's just calling for caution as we also enjoy from the gold price breaking bounce.
Okay, let me take you back to the Ghanaian Times and mention that if you go to the back page, there's a story there that says government boosts Galamsey fight with 24 Land Cruisers and 250 motorbikes. If you're interested in the story, you grab a copy of the Ghanaian Times and read that. But I take you now to page 10 of the Chronicle, which has a story about Daddy Lumba's wife and children apparently seeking an injunction on funeral arrangements. Now, the story by Nana Kwesi Kumson says the direct family of the late High Life legend Charles Kojo Fosu, popularly known as Daddy Lumba, has filed an injunction application against funeral arrangements announced for him. Now, the direct family, comprising Lumba's first legal wife, Akosia Sewa Fosu, and their children, claim the funeral arrangements were made without their consent. Now, in a press statement issued on Thursday, the 9th day of October 2025. The direct family, represented by Mrs. Akosia Sewafosu, described the public announcement of the musician's funeral plans as quote-unquote deeply distressing, saying it was first heard of through social media. It goes on to talk about some other things. If you're interested in that story, you want to grab a copy.
Okay. Before I depart from the Daily Guide, TEU demands 50% pay rise. And the Teachers and Education Workers Union of the Trades Union Congress is calling for a 50% base pay rise as it heads into salary negotiations with government. According to TEU, only a substantial pay rise can restore fairness and cushion workers against the prevailing economic pressures.
Right. The Dafama threatens legal action over Ghana Armed Forces enlistment age limit. Majority Chief Whip, Member of Parliament South Dai, Roxy Nelson Dafama has announced his intention to take legal action against the Ghana Armed Forces if it fails to review the maximum age requirement. So he's been speaking on Eyewitness News. He says that the National Youth Authority Act 2016 Act 939 defines youths as individuals between the ages of 15 and 35. And so he's insisting that medical fitness and not age should be the key criteria for enlistments. I don't know the limits for enlisting into the military, but I think this is quite an interesting development that will follow very keenly. We should allow people who are 35 and more but fit, medically fit, to go instead of limiting it. I don't know what you think, but
well, I think it's an interesting proposition.
Very.
I would invite the courts at the appropriate time.
Reverend Tim Fodio is he is of the view that this is not necessary. It's a ploy to fill in political loyalists. So he thinks that they should focus more on naming.
I honestly don't.
Minister.
You know, when people take actions to challenge, you know, hitherto entrenched positions. We should stop, politicizing these things and calling the people all kinds of names. I mean, I think he has reasonable grounds to believe that the law is not what it should be.
It should be tested.
Yes, and the Constitution says if you have some difficulty like that, go to the Supreme Court, and he wants to do that. Give him the opportunity to be heard. I think that's how you do it. I just want to mention quickly that the rest of the newspapers have just come in. So the Daily Gist has come in. If you go to the front page, no cash for ministers. Ato Forson locks up salaries and allocations. If you go to the Ghanaian publisher, Army not for aged NDC's full soldiers. Tim Ford, you're responding to what you just spoke about. Also, CID invites Justice Kulendi over Jakpa case. Also, the front page. If you go to the Inquisitor newspaper, open letter, Aka Soba blast Gabi, and he goes on to talk about some other things.
Would
and
you
then some
eat
other
fufu
newspapers.
that looks red?
Fufu?
Yes, there's a 67-year-old Ghanaian woman turning fufu red and making it healthier.
With what?
I don't know. That's what it's on the high street journal.
Fufu red. Why? What have they put your
The
inside of
city's
it?
biggest conversation.
Sika boom. Fidelity Bank say save and win. Muntio. Sika boom. Just to post it and begin. Sika Bieto. Every 500 CDs you keep for a month, you get 1 point all at once. More deposits gets more points in. More points, more cash you feel win. How many points? 1 point every 500 CDs. What if you win? 5,000 CDs monthly. And the grand prize? Hey! 100,000 Ghana CDs.
Don't wait. Visit any Fidelity branch or agent nationwide to deposit in multiples of 500 CDs. The more you deposit, the better your chances to win 5,000 CDs monthly and 100,000 CDs in the grand draw. Terms and conditions apply. Win with us. Fidelity Bank, believe with us.
Sika boom.
This is an NLA approved promo, now running on the Caritas Lottery platform.
Oh, jump on now. Go. Google me. I want time where you come back where I don't hear the sound of your car. Why you buy new car?
No, I don't change my car. It be the same ride. It be the fuel way I change. Way one shouts it. Ever since I started using the all-new Excellium Premium Fuel, fortified with 3-in-1 action. Oh, Joe, now my car they run like electric car. No, it's so.
This is the type of fuel where they want to. Because now engine they cost. Where they want for way if I buy it, you go protect my engine. And with the small way I buy, I'll go drive, sir.
Absolutely. It's like strapping a turbocharger to your engine and giving it a protector. And what they boss my mind says be the 3-in-1 action, no? Excellium, they prevent up to 99% of deposit. It be anti-wear, some be anti-corrosion. Won't pay when I open them.
Hey, so where can I find this magical fuel?
Just head over to any Total Energy service station and your car will thank you.
Hey, then make a finish Magobe fast, then rush go Total Energies. My friend, but why your hand Magobe inside?
I give you info. Make a feel the gobe too small.
The gogo.
Excellium is designed to protect your car engine, decrease fuel consumption, and lower CO2 emissions. Don't say fuel, say Excellium. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Nashika Caesar is here with the business news that's brought to you by EcoBank, Valex, Lease, Equip Limited, and MTN. In the meantime, very quickly, Grandma Esther Koba is wishing Ilian Kobina Insura a very happy birthday. She says, be blessed and great. Nashika Caesar is here with the business news. Good morning now.
Good morning, Caleb. Hello and welcome to the breakfast edition of the City Business News, proudly brought to you by MTN, Valex, Lease, and Equip Limited, and EcoBank. I'm Nashika Caesar. Coming up, Ghana's fifth review under IMF program concludes today. Also coming up, financial sector players back Bank of Ghana's $1.15 billion forex intervention, and later, Ghana's gold reserves surged as prices hit historic high. Let's settle for the details of our stories now. Ghana's fifth review under the International Monetary Fund IMF program concludes today, October 10, after nearly 2 weeks of technical discussions between the IMF mission and Ghanaian authorities. A successful review is expected to unlock another $360 million for the country, adding to the $2.3 billion already disbursed under the 3-year $3 billion extended credit facility. The IMF team, led by Dr. Ruben Atoyan, has been in Accra since late September, assessing progress on key fiscal and monetary targets with officials from the Ministry of Finance and the Bank of Ghana. We'll keep an eye on the outcome of the review and bring you updates as they come in. Away from that, Ghana is cashing in on a record-breaking global gold rally as the Bank of Ghana's gold reserves rose to 37.06 tons in September 2025, the highest in the country's history. According to data from the central bank, reserves have grown by 21.3% since January under the domestic gold purchase program.
The program aims to diversify Ghana's foreign assets and strengthen the cedi. The bank says the initiative has become a key policy tool for building buffers against global financial shocks and enhancing investor confidence. The surge in Ghana's gold holdings come as global gold prices hit $4,000 per ounce for the first time, driven by strong central bank buy-in, safe haven demand, and expectations of further rate cuts by the U.S. Federal Reserve. Prices have climbed 51% so far this year, marking the metal's strongest performance since 1986. Market watchers say the combination of rising prices and Ghana's growing reserves position the country favorably amid global market volatility. They add that the policy's continuous success could help reduce the pressure on foreign exchange reserves and stabilize the local currency in the months ahead. $4,000 per ounce.
Emmanuel Opong with that report. Now, banking consultant Dr. Richmond Ichiahine has backed the Bank of Ghana's decision to inject up to $1.15 billion into the foreign exchange markets under its domestic gold purchase program, describing it as a timely move to stabilize the cedi and ease pressure on the economy. The intervention announced by Governor Dr. Johnson Isiama will see the central bank sell dollars through twice weekly price competitive auctions to all licensed banks on a spot basis. Speaking to Citi Business News, Dr. Chiahine says the measure demonstrates proactive policy direction from the central bank, particularly at a time when seasonal import demand and external pressures could undermine recent exchange rate stability.
Once again, if it hadn't been the intervention of central bank over the last 6 months or 7 months, the city wouldn't have been where it has been over the period. So for me, I do support the idea that when you have enough reserves, you need to intervene in the market to support the city against the international currency to make things a bit better for us. Because the more inflation, the more the city depreciates, the more we get problems. So the more the city appreciate, the more we're going to have a lower inflation for the benefit of. So me, I do agree with the governor that the intervention with maybe the resources that he's gotten, he need to intervene in the market to support.
That was banking consultant Dr. Richmond Chiahine speaking there. Now, on the interbank market today, the dollar is selling for 12 cedis 30 pesos, while the British pound is going for 16 cedis 35 pesos, and the euro is going for 14 cedis 21 pesos. And that's all for the breakfast edition of the Citi Business News, proudly brought to you by MTN, Valix Lease Equip Limited, and EcoBank. I'm Nashika Caesar. Many thanks for your company. Do have a great business day.
If you know these sounds, you didn't just live through the 90s. You lived the experience. Back then, connection took minutes. Today, it takes a blink. You express yourself with memes. You hold video calls across continents. You say hey to an AI who responds,
"Hello, Kwame."
You order rides, dinner, and dreams all from the palm of your hand. A lot has changed, so have we. For over 3 decades, EcoBank has evolved with you, leading digital banking in Ghana and across 33 African countries, pioneering solutions built around how you live, move, and dream today. From our express points to EcoBank Pay, online banking and the mobile app, we are where you are. Here for today, ready for tomorrow. Now, that's change. Powered by EcoBank.
EcoBank, a better way to bank your way. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Ah, Ma, have you received the delivery?
See, the rider's bay. Send in a momo.
Okay, *176.
Pow. Don't you use a smartphone? Use a momo app, ne?
Huh? App.
Hey, I want to say a millennium, say millennial. Inim. Oh, millennium for ya nyaze. Switch to the app. Oh, you're smart. No, you're secure.
Enter a world of possibilities with the Momo app. Pay your favorite merchant, pay utility bills, and borrow from our wide range of lending services. Move to the app side today. MTN.
Announcing Ghana's first unlimited photocopier leasing. Yes, from just 983 Ghana cedis, you can lease a multifunctional photocopier and print unlimited. Yes, unlimited and free paper every month. Guess what? That's not all. Toners, repairs, and maintenance all are free. And oh, I'm not kidding at all. And we cover the whole country. Yes, the whole country. What are you waiting for? Just visit us at www.valixlease.com or call 0244 644048. I repeat, or call 0244 644048. Remember, terms and conditions apply. Valix Lease, affordable document management solutions.
We asked Ghanaian business owners what they want from Old Mutual.
I want insurance and pension solutions that will protect my employees.
Your business growth is our business. For 180 years, we have partnered with businesses to protect and grow their most valuable assets. From tailored group life assurance protection to affordable pension plans, we've got your business and your employees covered. Contact your broker or call Old Mutual on 0509 551 609 today. Old Mutual, do great things every day.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Join the conversation on the City Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag CityCBS.
It's 9 after 7. The business news was brought to you by EcoBank, Valex Lease, and MTN. It's amazing. The world is ever changing and evolving. Think about it. What could be the next big thing? Today is AI. Tomorrow, who knows? A lot has changed, but guess what? So has EcoBank. For over 3 decades, EcoBank has pioneered a range of digital-first banking solutions designed for the way we live today. From the mobile app EcoBank Pay and Express Points across the country, EcoBank is right where you are. So EcoBank is a better way to bank your way. EcoBank is the Pan-African bank. Now, attention, offices, schools, print hubs, and all of you who are in the business of printing. Why buy a photocopier when you can lease and print unlimited? Introducing Valex Lease Equip Limited, Ghana's first unlimited photocopier leasing service. From just 983 Ghana cedis a month, you can lease a reliable multifunctional photocopier and print unlimited. Yes, unlimited with free paper included. That's not all. You will enjoy free toners, free cartridges, free repairs, free maintenance, and all this is provided across the country. So stop spending big on machines, paper, repairs, and maintenance. Switch to Valex Lease and keep your cash for what matters. If you're ready to upgrade, visit valexlease.com 0244644048. There's customers payment options available. Valex Lease affordable document management solutions. Now, have you heard of the latest from MTN? For those who love MTN Free After One, prepare for the upgraded experience. MTN Free After One Extra. MTN Free After One Extra. You can talk for 1 whole hour uninterrupted while paying for only the first minute of every 10 minutes you talk. That means for every 10 minutes you talk within the hour, you only pay for the first minute and you get to talk for 60 minutes straight with no interruptions. If you like what you hear, that's not all. You get 100 megabytes of data for free after your first call on Saturdays. So see you now. Now is the time to talk extra with all the people you love. To subscribe to MTN Free After One today, just dial star 550 hash, star 550 hash, and follow the prompts. We will bring you the City Business Edition shortly today. We are revisiting that big conversation we had earlier. Focus on informal workers in Accra, spearheaded by the Women in Informal Employment Globalizing and Organizing. Women in Informal Employment Globalizing and Organizing. We are go. Now, this episode puts the light on climate change, its direct impact on the activities and livelihoods of Ghana's informal workers, and the urgent need for government and duty bearers to respond. So look forward to it. It's coming your way very shortly. While we are at it, come Sunday is the birthday of Reverend John Kosa, ICGC Christ Temple. We love you, we celebrate you, we wish you God's blessings. Happy birthday in advance, Reverend John Kosa, ICGC Christ Temple. Now, good morning, Ghana, and kickstart your day with the irresistible chocolatey goodness of Twisco, and rich with NF4, a combination of energy-boosting minerals, vitamins, including B vitamins, vitamin C, D, iron, and many more. At just 2 Ghana cedis, you can treat yourself and your little ones to a rich, delightful, chocolatey taste of Twisco and power that dream. Simply mix with water, add milk, stir, and enjoy. The kids can't get enough, so why wait? Head to your nearest store and grab your favorite Twisco now. Twisco, power your dream. The Sheho Ghana is 15 years old. Hooray! For 15 years, you, our cherished customers, have trusted us to improve lives across Ghana. As we celebrate this milestone, we say a heartfelt thank you for your loyalty and support. This anniversary is not just about us, it's about you, our customers, our partners and communities who have made this journey possible. Together we look forward to the future with confidence, knowing that with a shareholder, lives will improve. Visit any of our branches or simply call or WhatsApp Nana on 02700 4799 for any of our financial solutions. Like Shareholder Ghana, 15 years of improving lives and counting. On the road, correct? Now, how is your engine feeling? Confident, protected, ready to perform? Is it performing? If not, let's talk about Shell V-Power. It's got Dynaflex technology specially formulated to clean and protect your engine, giving it that boost it needs. It's designed to remove performance-robbing deposits so that your engine performs at its best. So fuel up with Shell V-Power at a Shell service station near you. Fuel performance, fuel confidence, fuel protection over and over again. Feel unbeatable because the best choice feels just right. Feel the feeling with Shell V-Power. Shell go well. Just a very quick one. Happy glorious birthday. Deeply grateful for how far the Lord has brought you as you begin a new year of life. We humbly ask for greater wisdom, divine favor and guidance in all that lies ahead. We thank the Lord for his endless grace upon your life. Happy birthday to Barnabas. This is coming from the family and loved ones from Kwesi Mintim. Kwesi Mintim. All right. So as mentioned a bit earlier, we're bringing you the Citi Business Edition media advocacy program for informal workers in Accra, spearheaded by the Women in Informal Employment Globalizing and Organizing. The episode puts the spotlight on climate change, its direct impact on the activities and livelihoods of Ghana's informal workers, and the urgent need for government and duty bearers to respond. The goal is simple but critical to support informal workers. The goal is simple but critical to support informal workers as they confront the growing challenges of climate change, what it poses to both their livelihoods and their households. Enjoy this conversation. When we are back, there are many amazing people to celebrate, including you. Stay.
It's Wednesday afternoon here at the Tema Station, one of Accra's most popular markets. Temperature tops 32 degrees. The persistent heat wave in this part of town is fast becoming normal. Over the last decade, meteorologists have reported new record highs in average temperatures year on year. This has led to an increasing demand for cooling technologies. But with most of the country's markets being open spaces, there is very little respite for the traders and other workers in the informal sector, many of whom have come here to work. Comfort Asamoah has been selling at the Tema Station for more than 30 years.
I sell toothpaste and diapers, and this has been my business for about 3 decades.
There are more like comfort. National statistics show that 8 out of every 10 workers in the country belong to the informal sector. They are the traders in markets like Makola, street hawkers, head porters, waste pickers, amongst others. Despite making up the majority of the country's workforce, informal workers remain some of the most vulnerable in every sense of the word. From unpredictable daily earnings that barely meet basic needs to the constant struggle for healthcare that remains out of reach, from the threats of sudden evictions that erase livelihoods overnight to the stink of discrimination by city authorities. This is the reality many informal workers face, and they are now more than ever at the mercy of harsh weather conditions which are changing rapidly.
Problem I'm facing papa in soto a hama dream wa papa enye wa nyina in soto a high gata kese bi da in soto it me yiri wa last time family no manyina e wa ha da da ye wa ha obebiri e wa ha in so ntitiru pa.
Whenever it rains, it disrupts me because the gutter here overflows and floods the area. Not long ago, I lost all my stock when the place was inundated with water. About 3 years ago, I incurred losses of almost 3,000 Ghana cedis due to the flooding. I had to take a loan to keep my business running. The frequent downpours remain a major challenge for me.
Old currency no more than 30 million. Many men John Master saying na ya kataso na ko inside o. Ya bani so na se bibia wa am akonwempo wo hu a de nyina akose me no manya. Te me kwaji loan na me sign the start adwuma na asa na say me da still gata na de yiri.
The concerns of the traders, though focused on their personal experiences, are linked to a global crisis. Climate change, manifesting in devastating storms, and especially in these parts, rising temperatures, droughts, and floods. These adverse weather events affect different workers differently, but for informal workers in Ghana, the consequences are stark, from reduced productivity to lost income and rising health risks. Nothing is off limits.
Whenever I fall ill from constantly selling under the sun, I do not go to the hospital. Instead, I resort to the chemical shop because hospital visits would overburden me financially.
If rain fall, sometimes water do come to our place. There will be water all over. We will do manage how to sleep, like we will stay till the water goes. So if heavily rainfall, it do cause flood for our area because of the environment too. We do manage. I live in a wood structure, so my kiosk is very small. So if rainfall, it do bring a lot of problems. There will be water all over. Sometimes the roofing seat is leaking. So I do manage to stay inside. But if there is too much sun, because of the roofing seat and the wood, there will be too much heat inside.
You start to need me no emike. Kaji adablon. Loko wa kabahia kababika osioya. Loko wa faleka bahio. Lo macheke ni jeni me so 1976.
I started picking waste in 1976 at Adam before moving to the landfill site in Pong. What I often collect are discarded clothes which I carefully select, wash, and resell to earn a living because I have no other options. Both the young and old are engaged in this work. Sometimes, when people see us exposed to the mercy of the weather, they offer support in cash or kind to protect ourselves against the harsh conditions. We often wear double layers of clothing. There are times I fall ill, and when I have no money, I turn to buyers for help and work to repay the debt. It is a constant struggle, so I avoid picking waste when the weather is extremely unfavorable, as it could worsen my health. At times, fire outbreaks also destroy the clothes we salvage, making it even harder to provide for ourselves during such difficult periods.
jamano umabachu lama inje bobo abeje ligbi ka ke ya kan umayeni ke yo mi oboni nemio wa adioke wa la refeta ko ne wa hinwo lo wa wo refeta wa wo bingene ke monene ameki kon benina ke yo mi owo pe ides ne yo mi ono ya kan eni wakata ese ne yo mi ne nemi fu isani makpa ma ba hin gba isi ke ipagbeyan loko ma continue yo mi le epun enoko we say la pele pun no hawo.
In an economy where the survival of most people is tied to their daily sales, climate change poses a risk of more than just comfort to informal sector workers. It's their livelihoods at stake. Bright is one of the many waste pickers at the Pon landfill site. I've come here to speak to him and his other colleagues.
I see it as very important work. I was able to cater for my younger ones, especially when I completed SHS. I felt like continuing the school, but I realized that my younger ones were more important than me continuing, because if, let me say, I continue the school, there will be a pressure on me, which is maybe as they were ladies, they can get pregnant. So I feel like I should sacrifice myself and do this work.
But how many of them actually know about climate change as a concept?
I've not heard the word climate change, and I don't know anything about climate change. We have been trying, I am my leadership, we have been thinking of a way, but we feel like the best way for us to know things like that is for us to go to a workshop, and how we can be able to go to the workshop, we have to see the assembly first, so that they can organize the workshop for us. Through them, maybe we can learn more about them.
My name is Mary Sagri. I'm a Kayayu for 3 years now. I started again, that was 2023.
Have you heard of the word climate change before?
Please, no. I never hear it before. But I don't know. There's no one even explaining to me to know that, oh, this one climate change, it is helping or it is not. I don't know about it.
While the debate ensues on who knows what about climate change, what many do not know is that some informal sector workers are actively contributing to mitigating climate change.
My name is Sarah Mahone. I'm a waste picker here. I've been here for about 7 years now. And basically what we do here is when the boiler comes, we put our hands into it and we take out every recyclable material that goes back into the circular economy. So that's basically what we do here.
How did you become a waste picker?
Because I didn't see myself becoming a waste picker today, but because of some life changes and things that happen in life, I find myself doing this work today. But I'm happy I'm doing it though. I'm happy I'm doing it. As a young man growing up, there are a lot of challenges that I met in life. Education is one, and inability to continue my education. I find myself here, even though I have not still continued it, but that's the reason why I find myself here, because at least I'm finding my footings one by one and little by little.
Last, someone met me at the roadside and it was like, which work am I doing? I said, I'm working at the boiler top, and it was like, hey. Then I asked her, where have she been dumping her boiler? She said she don't have a particular place. She has been burning the boiler. So I tried advising her that burning boiler is not allowed. Though they see it like it's normal thing that they are doing. Say they are rather polluting disease to people, but to the person, she did not want to understand me. She felt like what she is doing is the right thing.
Ghana produces an average of 150,000 tons of waste daily, with nearly all of these ending up in landfill sites to be burnt or sadly discarded into gutters or other places. With the problem escalating by the day through plastic pollution, improper waste disposal and others, there are a few people putting themselves forward to literally unpick the excesses, especially in the cities.
The conveyor cars, they bring the waste. So they climb there. Well, we have a site that they dump the bola, and then you have to find means and ways to, so we know which is recyclable, even though there are some that they don't have value. We don't have value for them, or there is no market for them, so we assume there is no value for them. But the ones that we know, like the PET, the plastics, the coppers, the aluminiums, you have to find them. So sometimes we use sharp iron materials to dig even into the ground. When the excavator pushes, the dozer spreads it, you now have to go around. So it takes a lot of time, and it's a very tedious work. So that's basically what we do. We just, when it's spread, you find the thing, you find it wherever it is, you pack it, and then you bring it down for any process to continue from there.
Do you see your work as a very important work? How and why?
Yes, it's very, very important. Even though the government has not been recognizing us, we know what we do. One, the work we do, nobody's ready to do it, because not only us here are waste pickers. If you go into the town, there are waste pickers all over. An example is a woman who is moving around picking rubbish from the ground, and this helps to keep the community clean one way or the other. And then these materials that we pick here also goes back into the economy. They recycled it and they are reused again, and then they come back again. So that's the circular economy that I'm talking about. It goes around, and we are like the machinery behind that. We do that possible. If not, all these materials would have been in the dump site, and it wouldn't even improve the lifespan of the dump site.
At many landfill sites where these waste pickers work, there is a daily battle against several elements: the smoke, the stench, the heat, extreme heat that cuts short their working hours and exposes them to heat strokes.
We use the helmet to protect the heat. Like when the sun is hitting too much, we use this one. If we put this one on our head, we will not feel it. Or like if we didn't put something on our head. Yeah, that's how we use the helmet.
So who provides it for you? How do you get it?
Yeah, we buy it. We do use our money to buy. We buy it for our own protection.
If the sun is shining like this, it's hot. At times, there are some people that they will want to face it to work, but there are some people that they will not go, because some of them, they went to hospital and they asked them that they were told not to be under sun for long. So because of their health, they don't want to be under the sun for long.
The sun, it has fed me too much. I was a chocolate color, as you can see me now. My color have changed because of Kayayu. And then the sun is too much. Unless when we do the work and finish evening time, unless we go and buy painkiller to drink, to take, so that we'll come to normal way before.
Research by New York University's Applied Global Public Health Initiative Lab in partnership with Uego, which analyzed open waste burning practices in the Pong coastal community, reveals one real truth: waste pickers, despite their daily ordeal, are playing a crucial role in the fight against greenhouse gas emissions.
Our work impacts the environment positively and negatively. If I want to go into the positive aspect, early in the morning when the rubbish is being dumped, especially the ones that have been packed overnight, when they dump it, what you see is a lot of vapor. And in my personal studies, there's a chemical in that vapor that goes into the atmosphere, and that destroys part of something we call the ozone layer. It destroys part of it, and that helps to prevent the heat. So to that extent, it's a negative aspect. But to the positive side, to me personally, I've come to learn a lot about waste. And then for the fact that we help to bring recyclable materials together, that's a positive side that I think our work has taken us or has taken any country that deals in waste management.
In Pong, where the landfill is located, an average household generates about 0.7 kilograms of waste per person per day. With over 214 kilograms of total waste produced daily, much of it ends up in informal dump sites, where 16% is openly burnt. Behind these numbers are men and women who divert waste from burning or dumping. Their work prevents more than 37,000 tons of carbon dioxide equivalent emissions every year. To put this in perspective, their work cuts 7.34 tons of methane annually, a gas more than 25 times more powerful than carbon dioxide in trapping heat. The effect of these waste pickers could reduce emissions of black carbon and nitrous oxide, pollutants that not only hit the planet but also choke local air quality.
For me in particular, I have a family, I have kids, so I come very early, and not every day too, but on a practical and normal day that I need money, at least 1.5, if I'm lucky, 200 cedis for the day, and that's what I take home, and that's all I have, but I'm okay with it.
Is it enough to cater for the family?
Not really. So we become professional managers of our families because of this work. Because whatever I get, I have to manage it for as long as I can. So if I tell you we have become managers, you have to believe me, we have become managers. Because I can't come and ask you to give me money to cater for my family. So every day I have to come here to come and work. So if I don't come, I lose money. Whether the sun is hot or the rain is heavy, when I don't come, I lose money. Because this is the only work that I do. So you see, we manage a lot of things here.
This is why periodic awareness creation and workshops like those provided by WearGo help to better position them to discharge their duties under safer and more conducive conditions.
Sometimes we do wait till the water dries. Then we will dry our materials. So if the materials dry, sometimes others will spoil, like paper like this. When it wet, it doesn't make valuable again. The company will not buy it. So we do make waste material. So they don't buy it. So we do waste our money. We lose things. So that's how we face.
Waste pickers, traders, hawkers, and others in Ghana's informal sector contribute an estimated 27% of the country's GDP. Yet, they are the last on the list of active contributors to state policy, particularly because they are hardly consulted. But as climate change and its impact on lives and livelihoods worsen, something must change. So, what must give?
Nobody pays us, and the government is supposed to be paying us for the work we do, but that is not happening. So even though if you bring a program that is supposed to benefit informal sector, we as waste pickers, at least we should be involved. There should be that social inclusion to the extent that they come to us, explain to us what it entails. For instance, we're supposed to go to training batch by batch under this green transition program that is it's already in Nigeria. It started about 2 years ago. It's moving well, but Ghana here is not. And they just centralize it on the presidency that this apprenticeship program. It's for the informal sector. It's for the unemployed. And this is not employment. We are doing this because we do not have any other choice. So if there is that program, I think we need to be involved 100%. And this is one way that we can support ourselves. If I have training, I have employment, then I can be able to cater for my family without depending on the dump site or without depending on waste picking. So basically, the government should come to our aid so that we feel we are recognized, and then our importance be noticed, what we do be noticed. So we also benefit from the national cake.
Dr. Owusu Boampong of the University of Cape Coast, with expertise in policy management, believes ad hoc commitments from state actors will not be enough.
If you look at our policies and plans related to climate change or green policies, one that usually comes to mind is the Accra Metropolitan Assembly. They came out with what they call the Accra Citi Climate Action Plan. And for me, that is the only effort at the MMDA level to sort of integrate informal workers into local level climate action plan. And how did they go about it? They basically first organize informal actors as key players in the urban environment. So for example, if you take waste pickers, they collect, they sometimes help in reuse and even recycling, and even prevent open burning. Okay, so AMA, in designing that particular climate action plan, actually consulted informal waste collectors, market traders, and even traditional leaders in a very respectful and empathetic manner. And then they created what we call social dialogue platforms, where they consistently, engage the informal workers in designing the climate action plan at the metropolitan level. In a nutshell, what I'm saying is that informal actors should be respected, should be organized by state actors in designing climate action plan. Because trust me, they on a daily basis experience the negative impact of climate change, and they can tell their stories better. Likewise, they can support or help in coming out with strategies to mitigate our climate crisis.
Without urgent action, climate change will remain a potent threat to the lives and livelihoods of people. These informal sector workers stand on the front line of Ghana's climate crisis. Ignoring their voices is unjust. Dr. Owusu Boampong again.
If you take Ghana, the number of informal-based organizations that can be also equally consulted. Just that sometimes when you talk to policymakers, they tell you, we've not even addressed our minds to informal workers and who are they and what their challenges are. So probably the awareness should not always be with the informal workers, but also even state actors. Okay, they need to also have the awareness or the orientation that there is a chunk of Ghanaians who are operating the informal workers, and that when they're designing the national policies, they need to organize them. So waste pickers, street vendors, market traders, and carriers. Of course, historically, there has always been that adversarial relationship between state actors and the informal workers enough. If they do, they will understand the challenges, then making them part of the actions or the implementation of the action plan, that will help. Instead of seeing them as, people out there who are more or less irrelevant, even in the economy, and that we should even, they're a nuisance. Let me use the right word. They are not nuisance. They're actually fending for themselves and their families.
A climate resilient Ghana must include these workers in planning, financing, and policy action. The agenda must shift toward equity, policies that deliver benefits that support informal workers, thus their health and livelihoods, and in the broader climate resilience in the country.
We need support from the government. If only he can also put us in decision making, or he should let us be recognized, because we are not recognized. So if he put us in any decision making, so that all our problems too can be solved, and if government agree to help, we need our safety things like reflector, then hand glove, helmet, safety boot, then we will take support ourselves.
Despite recent efforts in climate adaptation strategies, including the setup of a dedicated state ministry in charge of climate change, progress has been slow. Without deliberate inclusion, climate policies will leave millions behind.
Okay, now climate change. Oh, thank you for that. So what do you people have to help us, or any contribution do you people have to give us so that it can help us? So that you have to come and talk to our people so that they also know much about it. So far as now, I understand how it is. But my colleagues, they don't know. So you have to come and gather them inside. You have to gather us and let us know the meaning of it, how it is given and how we know it. If not, some of us, they don't understand it much.
The fight against climate change will not be won on paper. It will be won in the markets, on the landfills, and on the streets.
Okay, so when state actors are designing climate action plans and climate policies, they should do no harm to the informal actors. And then as we also embark on the issue of just transition, they should not leave them behind. They should be engaged as important stakeholders within that space. Because just as talked about the fact that yes, when we are transitioning to green economy, there's a need not to leave informal actors or those who are socially vulnerable behind, and that they should be empowered organizational, in terms of organization, in terms of skills, to be able to also contribute first to the conversation around climate change. And also when it comes to taking real actions, they should be part of the actions.
We all share a duty to safeguard our future, because building resilience to climate change isn't just about saving the planet, it's about protecting people. It's about shielding the health of workers. It's about sustaining livelihoods and safeguarding our economy. But this fight cannot be won alone. It demands that we stand shoulder to shoulder with those on the front lines, the informal workers whose daily struggles are deeply intertwined with the changing climate. The fight for climate justice must become our fight too.
Please wait, don't you I get my new car. Please wait, don't you I find my real size. I'm gonna get me some love so bad.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
You can't tell what your baby will become or what his interests will be. But you can help her get a strong start with good nutrition. Yum Vita, made with the goodness of milk, plus Nutri-V, is a delicious, nutrient-rich cereal for your baby. Oh yeah, older ones love it too. Give your baby good nutrition for a strong start. Yum Vita is available in other yummy variants. Yum Vita, a delicious way to grow. This advert is FDA approved.
We always say the future of our daughters mean everything to us, and we'll do all we can for them. Now's the time to do that. Let's protect our daughters from cervical cancer, a preventable disease. From the 7th to 11th October, girls aged 9 to 14 can get safe and free vaccine in schools, health facilities, and designated vaccination points. Get your daughter vaccinated today to protect her future. A healthy future for our girls starts with us. United against cervical cancer. This message is brought to you by the Ghana Health Service and partners.
We asked Ghanaian business owners what they want from Old Mutual.
I want insurance and pension solutions that will protect my employees.
Your business growth is our business. For 180 years, we have partnered with businesses to protect and grow their most valuable assets. From tailored group life assurance protection to affordable pension plans, we've got your business and your employees covered. Contact your broker or call Old Mutual on 0509 551 609 today. Old Mutual, do great things every day.
Sankofa, pepper soup where you know pepper sankofa, sankofa pepper powder, a sheshe raw. Sankofa pepper powder.
FDA aji ejade nkrato yatum.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation. The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is City 97.3.
Welcome to the Friday edition of Kickoff on the City Breakfast Show with me, Edwin Kofi. Kickoff is powered by Shell. Shell Go Well, Polisangana, Zonda GH, and Lesheho. Let's improve lives. Straight into the bulletin, and the Director General of the National Sports Authority, Yao Ampofo Ankra, has announced an increase in the seating capacity of the Accra Sports Stadium from 26,000 to 35,000. The adjustment follows the partial reopening of sections of the stadium that had previously been closed for maintenance works. Speaking at a press briefing at the Accra Sports Stadium ahead of this weekend's match between the Black Stars and Comoros, Yao Ampofo Ankra confirmed that the move will allow more fans to attend and support the team in Sunday's crucial encounter.
We've been to visit the IGP, myself, my deputy, the COO, head of security. I can assure you that we're having extra police for this game, and it's the same for the military presence. So there will be extra police, there will be extra security, and that is why we're saying that if you don't have a ticket, when the tickets are sold out on Friday, on Saturday, we don't know when, but from the look of things, the tickets will be sold out very quickly. If you don't have a ticket, the FA has come in with the idea of the fan zones, and they will be coordinated so that people can watch it as far and wide.
That was NSA boss Yao Ampofo Ankra. Meanwhile, Emmanuel Saint Osei, who is a member of the GFA Safety and Security Committee, echoed Yao Ampofo Ankra's assurance of heightened security ahead of the World Cup qualifier.
It's not just the physical security that you and I see, but the other things, the intelligence and then the information security and other, aspect of security all goes into play when a match like this is being played. Like I said during my interview, my presentation, I said we've picked a lot of intel as to the number of people that are going to come here, and there's a need for us also to put in measures to contain them. Because you and I know, a stadium of 40,000 capacity, we are doing 35,000. It means some allowance must be created to ensure that we don't have overcrowding.
That was a member of the GFA Safety and Security Committee, Emmanuel Saint Osei. Now, the national men's hockey team have continued their preparations in Egypt with a friendly match against one of the local Egyptian club sides, securing a 1-0 victory. The match provided a good test for the team as they fine-tune tactics and build momentum ahead of the 12th African Cup of Nations opening match against Nigeria, scheduled for the 11th of October at 10 a.m. The players will return to training tomorrow morning to sharpen fitness and coordination as they gear up to represent the nation proudly in the tournament. Now, England picked up an impressive 3-0 win over Wales last night in an international friendly with goals from Morgan Rogers, Oli Watkins and Bukayo Saka. Let's hear from Saka, who praised the level of quality in the Three Lions squad.
You know, what he's setting is very healthy competition, and it's fair, and you know, everywhere I look I see quality, whether it's in my position, whether it's in other positions, and whoever it is, we have to perform. It's literally like that. You know, when you have the shirt, you have to perform, whether you're starting, whether you're coming in, and at the end of the day we're all doing our best so England can win. That's what it's about.
Arsenal and England forward Bukayo Saka, now former Liverpool and Real Madrid boss Rafa Benitez, is optimistic that Manchester United can challenge again despite their recent inconsistent form, but he believes they might need to look at Liverpool's management model for some inspiration.
Liverpool is consistent in terms of the way that they are doing things. They were good enough selling players since my time with Torres and after Coutinho, Luis Suarez, so they were making some money and they were quite successful in the signings. Manchester United is spending some money. The players, they didn't have maybe the adaptation to the top side that is Manchester United, so that is the difference. But still, I think they will come back because they are good enough and they have a massive support.
The thoughts of former Liverpool boss Rafa Benitez. And finally, before I go, LeBron James has been ruled out for up to 4 weeks and will miss the start of the NBA season with sciatica. The Los Angeles Lakers have confirmed James signed a new contract with the Lakers in June and is set to become the first player to play across 23 separate NBA seasons. Sciatica is a pain in the sciatic nerve that goes down the lower back and through the leg. James has not taken part in preseason and missed the defeats against the Golden State Warriors and the Phoenix Suns earlier this month because of the glute nerve irritation. And that's the latest in the world of sports. For more on all these stories, visit citysportsline.com. Kickoff is powered by Shell Go Well, Politangana, Zonda GH, and Leshehu. Let's improve life. I am Edwin Kwakofi. The City Breakfast Show with Caleb Kuda continues.
If you need unique services, innovative financial solution, we deliver on our promise, cause we are number one. Let's share go, we improve your life. Let's share go, let's share go, hey mama, hey mama, hey mama. Even when you're stuck with nothing, no matter your situation, let's share go, we improve your life. Let's share go, hey, let's share go, hey, let's share go, hey mama, hey mama, hey mama. Let's share go, we improve your life.
Do you ever wonder how your car's engine is doing as you drive?
Not often.
Does it feel confident and protected, or is it tired and struggling?
I have a busy schedule, so I leave matters of my engine to Shell V-Power. With Shell V-Power, you can feel confident because it is the best ever fuel designed for performance and efficiency. Shell V-Power removes performance rubbing deposits, so you can feel protected.
Fill up with Shell V-Power at a Shell service station near you. Feel confidence, feel protection, and feel performance over and over again with Shell V-Power. Fuel the feeling with Shell V-Power. Go well.
You said yes to love. Now say yes to the wedding of your dream. Join us at the Accra Marriott Hotel on the 11th and 12th October 2025 from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. each day and meet the city's finest wedding vendors, stylists, and planners, all under one luxurious roof. Enjoy curated experiences designed to inspire, such as our stunning wedding venues, serene garden spaces, fashion shows, masterclasses, and many other surprises. Whether you are planning a grand celebration or an intimate affair, this is where the wedding magic begins.
I came for ideas last year as a 2025 bride. I left with a date,
Address, my dream venue. Plan the flower girl. The date are 11th and 12th October 2025 from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. each day at the Accra Marriott Hotel. Accra Marriott Hotel. Wonderful hospitality always.
Jenny, our operations are too complex to be managed on spreadsheets. We need real-time control.
Exactly. That's why companies like ours are moving to Sage ERP 300. It integrates finance, procurement, inventory, and project costing across all departments.
I've seen it work. Multi-location reporting, consolidated dashboards, even intercompany transactions, all seamless.
And the best part? Trust Consult handles everything. Deployment, training, and support. They are Sage's certified partner here in Ghana.
Perfect. Let's contact them today. 0302-246-875 or 0244-965-119. Visit their office in Kokumleme or the website trustconsultlimited.org. Sage ERP 300. Built for growth, trusted by enterprise.
Whether you're buying water from your favorite spot in Osu, shopping online for the latest styles, or booking your next getaway to Dubai, MasterCard gives you the freedom to pay your way. Insert, tap, swipe, click. So many options, yet so easy. With layers of security protecting every payment, your money stays safe. From Trotro to travel, MasterCard connects you to the life you've earned and the one you dream of. Ask your bank for a MasterCard today. MasterCard. Safe, convenient, priceless.
I send them, you get them. I get them, I send them. I get them, I pay them.
I get them, I take them.
You get them,
I send them.
I send them, you get them. I get them.
I buy them, I take them.
I pay them, I send them.
Telecel Cash.
Experience the ultimate convenience of sending money on Telecel Cash. Sending money from Telecel Cash to Telecel Cash is free. You can also make payments to merchants on all networks. Enjoy best value and total security with Telecel Cash.
Telecel, connecting energies.
You're looking for a bank to rely on? Let me give you a shoulder to lie on. Who do we say to bank be brave? No lie, only one place where I get my eye on. Make I introduce you all to First Bank, the best services in the world, first rank. Customer service, everything is well planned. I make music, I travel, I sell land. They be my reserve tank. Cause every time I know my money's safe, universal banking ain't in me here on the date. I'm a busy person, me no need time to wait. Now I got to Spain, even when I'm in the States. My me blue shirt, me tell me office a chilly, but who cares? Cause I bank with the best. I'm lucky, I'm too blessed. When it comes to First Bank, it's too west. Everything is you first.
Nobody feed do I'm like us, do I'm like us. First Bank we treat you first, treat you first. Somebody see yeah. Think about you first, think about you first.
You first, First Bank.
It's time to take the next step toward your dreams. Admissions are now open for our October intake at Lancaster University, Ghana. Get ready for a world-class education, global opportunities, and an unforgettable experience in Ghana. For more information, contact us at +233 030 211 8989 or send an email to admissions@lancaster.edu.gh. Apply today and begin your journey to success with Lancaster University, Ghana. Your future starts now.
Hey there, all enterprise customers. We are rewarding all of you just for standing by us all this while. Simply keep doing the things you've always done with us, like renewing policies, making purchases, and more. The twist though, you have to do them on our self-service portal via web or the Enterprise Advantage app. Once you log into the portal, access Advantage Points and do any of the transactions you're allowed to do there in order to earn points. The more you transact, the more points you earn. The points you earn can be used to redeem loads of airtime, Momo, and other rewards. It's that simple. Just visit the portal, log in, and enjoy. Visit my.enterprisegroup.net.gh or download the Enterprise Advantage app to get started. Enterprise Advantage Points, because nothing you do should be pointless.
Enterprise, your advantage.
Nexus cable metal iron one out to the biomo. Nexus cable metal fossil. At flexible. And now conduit cable 5,000 cedis Rukobiara or 1Q distributor. And now one retailer Biara. Joe receipt. And now invoice. So phone. Get your invoice. You now receipt a picture. Fuck WhatsApp numbers 055 255 7781 and 053 101 8643. Damadana. Obey Sika. Womo do. The send your phone able to invoice picture. Able to use a distributor on the phone. Let's send invoice. Them Sikana. About wow phone no do. So Nexus cable. Or ISO certified. Made in Ghana Papa B. To invoice you WhatsApp numbers in there. Now what's Rebecca cashback? Where you more
Nexus cable metal. Electricity no get leg. It be Nexus cable metal cable the carrier.
Welcome to Lifesaver Moments, brought to you by the Ghana Cooperative Credit Union Association. Make automatic savings plan. Set it up and forget about it. You'll be smiling.
Nobody cushions you like your credit union. Nobody cushions you like your credit union. For 70 years and counting, we've been around. Nobody cushions you like your credit union.
Nobody cushions you like your credit union. Whatever your needs for loans, investments, savings, and more, call 0302-220-299 or visit cua.org.gh for more information. You can also follow us on our social media handles.
Nobody cushions you like your credit union.
This October, Northern Ghana takes center stage. Get ready for the Northern Business Fair 2025, the ultimate one-stop shop for everything made in Ghana in the Savannah, Northern, Northeast, Upper East, and Upper West regions. From hand-woven smokes and intricate crafts to modern manufacturing, innovative packaging of made-in-Ghana products, and thriving homegrown businesses, it's a vibrant celebration of talent, innovation, and authenticity. Brought to you by Channel 1 TV and 97.3 Citi FM, it's the biggest trade fair showcasing Kenyan SMEs, startups, research bodies, and indigenous brands making waves across the nation. It's happening on Saturday the 25th and Sunday the 26th of October 2025 at the Terminus Sports Stadium. The time is 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. Want to exhibit? Call 0205-973-973 today and book your space. Don't just hear about it, see it, experience it, and live it. The Northern Business Fair, your market, your connections, your growth. The Northern Business Fair 2025 is powered by Channel 1 TV and 97.3 Citi FM and is proudly sponsored by EcoBank, Side Hustle, the Ghana Enterprises Agency, and the Ghana Export Promotion Authority.
When malaria strikes, it doesn't just make you sick. It takes your sleep, your peace, your time. Work on hold, miss deadlines, your home turned upside down. Fight back fast and strong with Vegatem, artemether and lumenfantrine combination that is tough against malaria. Sealed in durable alu-alu package, each tablet stays effective to the last dose.
Vegatem now day. Malaria don't finish.
Get back to work, back to health and strength, back to living life with Vegatem. Vegatem, tough on malaria, easy on you. Imported and distributed by Panacea Pharmacy Limited. Contact 059-380-2668 or 0274-182-917 for bulk purchases. Always test for malaria before treatment. This advert is FDA approved.
Jiggy jiggy be the bomb. Ash for jiggy jiggy be strong. Ash for jiggy jiggy be sweet. Ash for make you lie down cool. Ash for jiggy jiggy. Ash for make you lie down cool. Ash for heavy heavy. Ash for make you lie down cool. Ash for jiggy jiggy. Ash for make you lie down cool. Ash for come on bounce it. International Ash for Shama. I meet some girl for Pate last week. Fine face with the backside tape. I hear the giddy giddy many man, she bounce like two. German on the night, and she go tell my boo. See back up what a man can do. Give her the whole world, the woman April fool.
My name JD mattress, my pillow said body. Ash for me where the girl pass through. She did spring on my bed, why will you? Jiggy lit, no 8, 10 inch, no. You know the same, possibility, yes, answer your mono. Durability be what? Comfort be supreme, make you lie down, cool. Ash for jiggy. Ash for, make you lie down, cool. Ash for, affordability be like ability. Ash for. Ash foam, jiggy mattress. You won't feel it, know it.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation. The Citi Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
Many dance nina new. Aye ankasa dom na mi don wo. Na eba no say no don queen na mi medin you. Edruboni na mi numwana. Anase mi kosha konfu. Se obi do wana. Ya inya uki kano na mintiyo. If you're only power, Ababa way, any me more. You know, yet it comes to no one. I say, oh, Sophie. I say, it's you, no, she a good year. Then you cry. Come on, boy.
This is Citi.
And I'm also not with all that sick. And that's a keep him here. I feel now, no way, one light a light. We're quiet, young friend, oh, quiet. Some of them will catch you, review. I'm in power, and yes, I
if you need power, come on at way.
Above away,
any more. And you know, yeah, it comes to one. I say, oh, Sophia. I said, it's your Lucy, good, yeah. Then you cry. Any more. See me one more throw. Yeah, man, I'll be out of promise. Yeah, I'm ready for one. Yeah, I'm ready for my show. Nothing I'm getting. One more time when you're me,
The Aqua Boys on this one are rechichire. Sky, a rechichire.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
What's it?
A rechichire. What's the meaning of that?
A rechichire. Maybe Kakra can help with that, you know.
Why?
Kakra, you know, because the rechichire, you finish, you know.
Caleb,
Yeah.
this one's a difficult one for me.
Oh,
So the like you're trying to soothe your soul. Can you say that?
Well,
Godfrey,
no,
can you say
it's
that?
close. Soothe
A rechichire.
Satisfaction, consolation, comfort, maybe, you know.
Don't mislead them.
If I'm not able to let you understand, I don't know how you can tell me how to say that. You know, but basically, a rechichire should be like solace or comfort, succor, any of that, perhaps, any of that. Yeah, a rechichire.
For the mind,
which one is Ahunto?
Ahunto comfort.
Yeah, why are you saying a rechichire or is a synonym?
No, consolation. Come on. Are they not all the same? This guy is a comfort.
When somebody is typing solace or comfort.
Solace, yes. So solace or comfort.
So which one is Ahunto?
Ahunto should be comfort.
Maybe they are synonyms, aren't they?
Is it?
They are synonyms. So you
they have. You can use them interchangeably, perhaps.
Two words never mean the same thing.
Okay, so
2 different words.
So you're saying solace is not the same as ahunto and arechiche are not the same. Of course, arechiche is consolation, console someone, isn't it?
Maybe we should ask Google Tree or something.
No,
can AI help with this one?
Google is still learning.
AI is still learning. Yeah, solace or comfort.
Solace or comfort.
No, but the point, you asked a good question whether comfort will make for. Ahunto should be comfort, but arechiche.
Perhaps
if
solace.
you're also using arechiche for comfort, then solace should be more appropriate.
In English, there's a distinction between
Solace
solace
should be
and
more
comfort.
appropriate. That's right. That's right. I agree. Oh my God. Well, imagine you are pursuing some comfort. You have pursued some girl called Comfort. She's your long-term crush. You've chased the girl for a long time. And you invite her home for a home-cooked candlelit dinner. She accepts it, the day comes, everything is set, jollof cooked to perfection, wine chilled, AC on, your phone rings, she is 5 minutes away, you hang up, check yourself in the mirror, and then the lights are just gone. Any day but today, G and J understands that some moments just should never be interrupted. We understand that some moments should never be interrupted. That's why we keep your world powered with reliable generators, solar energy, and UPS solutions, so the power never stops. G&J, your go-to for total energy solutions. Visit www.gjtechghana.com. G&J, your energy partner. Some amazing friends are celebrating their spouses today. It's their anniversaries. We'll be getting to all of that. 0549 986 996 is a very interactive show. We'll get into the big issues for the day very shortly. But First Bank Ghana says they want to reward you. They want to give you money just by using their digital platforms. Use First mobile app or star 894 hash for your everyday transactions. Just like Sky, this morning I'm bleeding. I say I'm bleeding. Mechanic call me, he give me budget. I think say that is going to end the whole thing. I didn't know mechanics are like contractors. You need a mobilization. So the whole amount is now going to do 1, 2, 3 before you move the lorry.
No, you can't. We need to change it.
Oh,
that's because otherwise I just cook. I may do her.
No, that will come 3 days and go 2 weeks. It's on vacation. No, but if you do transactions,
your cash will not be treated.
Oh no, it's not fair. It's not fair at all.
No, it's not.
At all. So if you do transactions like my own, what I just did this morning, the blood I lost this morning to mechanic. That transaction, if you did that on First Bank Ghana's mobile app, which is called First Mobile App, or you use the hashtag 894 hash, then you have chances of winning a cool 500 Ghana cedis every week. So send money to your mechanic, send money to your madam, send money for the fees, send money. If you are doing CSSPS, you have to go to Solution Center and come back. All those wahala you have to take care of. Or your weekend rounds, use the First mobile app or the hashtag star 894 hash, and then you can win a cool 500 Ghana cedis in a single week. If you are not yet a member of the First Bank Ghana family, please use star 894 hash or download the First mobile app to initiate the account opening process. 0596 921 921 is the number to call, and you will be good. Cowbell has always had you in mind. Yes, you, and today we bring you great news. Cowbell is offering creamy goodness in 2 creamy variants. We have the Cowbell Premium, Cowbell Vita Rich. Premium is rich in essential vitamins and minerals and packs a high protein boost of 23.6%. Perfect creamy companion for your porridge, cereal, and beverage. It's available in 23G at 4 CDs, 360G sachet at 60 CDs, 400G 10 at 85 Ghana cedis. Nutrition never tasted this good. Meats Cowbell Vita Rich is fortified in vitamins A, B9, C, D, E, and K. Delivers creamy goodness and great value, whether in the handy 14G or 23G sachet at 2 Ghana cedi or 3 Ghana cedi 50 pesos respectively, or the 360G big sachets of 400G 10, 50 and 75 Ghana cedis respectively. There's a cowbell for you. Cowbell creamy goodness.
And Yumvita infant cereal with milk is making feeding time for babies 6 months and above easy. With 3 delicious flavors, rice, wheat, and maize and wheat, baby gets a variety of cereals. Yumvita infant cereal is enriched with Nutri-V, which contains 16 essential vitamins and minerals, including zinc, iron, and calcium. We recommend you only add previously boiled water, stir, and experience the joy of feeding baby. Yes, that's right. Yumvita is offering you value for money. Yumvita, good nutrition for a good start. This advert is FDA approved. And have you ever imagined owning your home or your dream house and paying within 5 years with absolutely no interest? And on top of that, driving home in your very own electric car with over 300-kilometer range? Well, it's not a dream. It's the magic of Afro-Arab Properties. We're best known for building the most affordable, accessible, and quality homes in Ghana and rewarding our clients with amazing extras. From 1, 2, 3 to 4 bedroom homes, Afro-Arab Properties has you covered at prime locations including Manette, Spintex, East Legon Hills, Santor, Ashali Boche, Tema Community 25, Old Ningo, Amasamai, Apollonia, Majo, and more. Don't miss out on this big opportunity to own your home today. You can call 0551 753 231 or 0244 109 144. You can also visit www.afroarabproperties.com.
Nice one. And many people are celebrating their birthdays today. Others are celebrating loved ones who have been called to the bar. Sky, help us with some of these.
Okay, so let me take this one, which is coming in from Wana Osofo.
Okay.
Miapa Maupama, Amakokwe Mauli Chikata. Alabe Dia Miado Bendekote.
Special greetings.
The person is actually John Costa, so I want to change that. So he's celebrating his birthday on Sunday. Which is the one that is on the way. Coming Sunday. Is that how we say it? Reverend John Kosa of the ICGC Christ Temple. He'll be celebrating his birthday on Sunday, and we want to wish him happy birthday, beautiful happy birthday in advance. And that the Lord God should do impossible things or continue to do impossible things in his life. So that he will continue to be a blessing to the church and the kingdom of the Lord God. So happy birthday in advance to you again, Reverend John Kosa of the ICGC Christ Temple.
Nice one.
And then also, let me also use the opportunity to do this one that is coming in. This one says, happy birthday to my wife, Millicent Adjoa Mikia Kolache of UMB. God continue to bless you, to be a blessing to the family. It's coming in from your husband, Etonam. Why have they written the Etonam with 3? Etonam, Ogamadam, and Sefam, who is the boss, madam. We love you plenty. It's coming in from your husband, Selom.
You know, the air is not on many keyboards, so people use the 3 instead of that. In the absence of
so just do the E. That's what we use, right? Because I mean, we don't have it in.
You don't have the air like that.
You'd have the ever keyboard. You'd have a keyboard lead.
Okay.
Okay. You know, but if you don't have it, you can download it actually and use it.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
This one says, today is my wife's birthday. So who is the wife? Okay, it's Mary Asabia from Pokwasi, and she teaches at Ferries of Love Academy. Your husband is celebrating you. Louis is texting in from Pokwasi and wants us to celebrate you. Happy
Mary
birthday to
Asabia.
You. Exactly.
Okay.
And this one says, happy birthday to Reverend Emmanuel Ochu, who is the district minister of PCG. Mampong Ikiapim is coming in from your wife, your children, the entire congregation, as well as Mr. and Mrs. Harrison Ado. And the text actually is coming in from Papa Osofo No, okay, read that. What does it say?
Okay, so I think it's saying Papa Osofo Nyame Nyawo Kese.
Okay, so God will make you big.
Yeah, God should enlarge your coast.
Okay, great. Yeah, this one says, good morning, team. Wish my dear sister Diana Mawufamo Achichogbi Beckley a blessful, happy birthday. It's coming in from Mike.
Nice.
And this one says, good morning, Caleb and the team. Today is a big day for 3 of my brothers.
Nice.
A very happy birthday to Derek Owusu Ayim of DHL Express, and big congratulations to Justice Owusu Boateng and my good friend and brother Eko Kwanzaa on their call to the bar later today.
Okay.
We give all the glory to our Lord Jesus.
Nice.
Amen. It's coming in from Esmond Owusu J, who is thanking us for reading the message.
Nice.
And this one says, I like what was that? I want to say a big happy birthday to Grace Maud Namwa Ashong. May the grace of the Lord, or the grace in your name, be abundant. You have really made me feel what good companionship is all about.
Nice.
I treasure you.
Come on.
And you will be there in or here in my heart for as long as life continues to endure.
No,
it's coming in from
now.
MCD.
No, you finish now.
No,
then finish it. Grace Maud.
Yeah.
No, that's a good one.
And this one from Henry Bright.
Yes.
Says that, good morning, team. Congratulations to Selagbe Kwame Manchi, is that the name? Manchi?
Should be, yeah.
On his call to the bar later today. The first lawyer in the family. We are so proud of him.
Now, all your dedications are brought to you by MasterCard. Let's talk about convenience and safety. When it comes to your money, you know that with MasterCard, you have the power to shop and make payments on the go. Lazy Saturdays, you can buy breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner, and all from your couch. All you need is your MasterCard. You can even shop locally and internationally with just a tap. And if you're out and about, pay by inserting your card, tapping or scanning. Leave cash in the past. Go to your bank and switch to MasterCard today to be on your way to something truly special. Now, I'd like to congratulate 2 of my very good friends, Joseph Kofi Frimpong Akable.
Okay.
We were both at Radio Universe together.
Oh, beautiful.
He's been called to the bar today. So this morning, Radio Universe alumni has been called to the bar.
Okay.
He moved on from University Joy while I came here. Now at TV3, he's been called to the bar today. Of course, Benjamin Alpha. He was a very good pal. He went to GIJ's PR professional of international repute. His Galam says, of global proportions. He's been called to the bar today as well. So congratulations to Benjamin Alpha and Joseph Kofi Frimpong Akable, and to all our friends who have made it to the bar. Sky, I
actually want to add to that quickly. Let me do this one for Francisca Etonam Biba from Avoima in near Aplau in the Ketu South municipality, who is getting called to the bar later today. She's done hard work, impossible work. She's made it a lot of, people don't know that it is difficult to actually pass the bar course. And I know a number of friends who were not able to make it, either 1 or 2 or 3 papers, do them, So if people have been able to make it, we have to celebrate them. So Francisca Etonam Biba, we are celebrating you. We wish that you become a great light and a leading light for the law around the globe, not only in Ghana. And your father, Francis Biba, is praying with you. And then also your mother is also praying with you, and I'm also praying with
and
you.
And in the studio, myself, Francisca, I'm also praying.
Your namesake.
Congratulations to all of them. We welcome them aboard and wish them the very best.
Just to say that it is not what you think it is. I mean, people say, law.
Esquire.
It's not.
The Esquire bread is like.
It's not all about wearing the suit and walking around lawyer business. No, it doesn't work like that.
It only increases your pressure. And everybody expects you to perform because you're a lawyer.
We'll leave the rest here.
He's wishing them well and asking that we all have realistic expectations and build gradually.
And you know, I say those also well aware of the conditions under which many of the junior lawyers are serving, and then also some of the senior lawyers in the system. It's not easy. So as you wear all the good gowns, you wear the wig, the bib, and then the collarettes or whatever it is.
Yeah, for the females.
You know, you should. Yes, the photographs will be flowing today,
and the videos,
blah blah blah. But look, at the end of the day, you have to do certain things, right? It is part of your training requires that you meet the expectations of clients. You need to put the expectations ahead of yours in many cases. You need to be professional. You need to be ethical. Sometimes you sit in class and you hear people aspiring to be lawyers talking about things that are orthogonal, completely unrelated to what is ethical conduct. I mean, what they are talking about doesn't represent ethical conduct in any case. Yet, you know, these things happen. So as you are getting called today, you must reflect. Because at the end of the day, if you don't serve the interests of the client properly, the client will go after you. General legal counsel is there, disciplinary committee, and if you're not careful, you might even lose your license. If you work up to the Supreme Court or maybe a judge of the courts of our land, it might even come after you. So it is important that beyond wearing the big suits today, the big gowns, the big, what do you call it, the grey one that people like these days, the wig. You know, it comes with certain responsibilities.
Right.
And you know, some of the things that I take so much aversion to because of my training elsewhere, in the Ghanaian context, people find it like it's not a problem, right? You find people doing things that ordinarily elsewhere would not fly. But here it flies. And if you raise issues with it, they say, but you these British trained lawyers. And,
what is the issue?
You know, there are things that are so obvious.
Okay.
Even, I mean, sometimes even on the bench itself, there are things that people should not do. Like by reason of the position and then the likelihood of conflict.
Help us understand
but
some of the
no,
things.
I mean, sometimes yes, I'll keep it.
If you know, you know. If you know what has to do,
but
if you know what has to do, it's okay.
No, they know what I'm talking about.
They know already.
Yes. So it is important that these things should be operating at the back of our mind.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
At the end of the day, there's so much to fix about this country.
Yeah.
And you're not coming to use your position to complicate our problems.
Sure.
Let's hope that you help fix it.
Fair enough. Let me do this one quickly for my friend Benjamin Adu, who is celebrating his wife. He says 11 years ago today we made a vow to each other in the presence of God, family and friends. Eunice, thank you for doing marriage with me. I love you even more now than the day I said I do. Cheers to forever. And that's coming from Oflex. So, you know, we have some very senior linguist who listen to us, you know, the vice chancellor of the University of Ghana, you know, she's a linguist.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she said that.
As in the Chief's Palace?
No. Like,
okay.
As in an academic in languages, so linguistics, yes.
Okay.
So she sends a message to say, consolation is a rechichire. Consolation is more rechichire, and ahonto is more peace of mind.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, that distinction is clear.
Consolation is a rechichire.
Consolation.
And peace of mind is which one?
Ahonto. So
Prof, we thank you.
Yeah.
Bless you, Prof.
It's interesting because then Dr. Mrs. Ameya Bronya also sent a message. She is the Director of Public Affairs at the same institution.
Okay.
And she says a rechiche is comfort or consolation.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what so peace of mind, consolation, comfort. So looks like they can be used
there's some small academic debate there too. But that's interesting. I mean, that's what you find.
Yeah.
You know.
Language
is a very interesting thing, isn't it?
Very beautiful.
That's why in some cases you don't find a perfect direct word for say something in ever in English.
Yeah.
Right?
Or the same weights.
Yeah, I mean,
because translation goes beyond the meaning of the word.
Of the word, yeah. You
the emotions,
context,
the culture, all of that goes into. So our local language, our Ghanaian languages will obviously be richer because they've got more of these things. So it's difficult to translate an ever or a fancy into English accurately.
So how do you say computer in ever, for example? It's a different thing altogether. Look, there's something bothering me this morning. I'll get to. It's a week to, the JHS students who are getting to SHS. They have a week to report to school. In the last 3 weeks or so, we've had challenges with the CSSPS. It came up in the news very strongly. People went to queue so much at Nat Hall. We were given some assurances by the authorities in charge that things will be resolved. Some parents have sent voice notes to say that a week to school, they have the awards posted to some schools outside of their jurisdiction immediately, and they have been placed as day students, and there are no boarding facilities. They are constrained. They've tried to resolve the issue. They keep tossing them back and forth, bring a petition, and that's the end of it. They are not getting any solutions. I don't know how widespread this is. I'll be happy to hear from the parents, but I have a voice note from one of the parents I'll be sharing with you. But let me just take these out of the way very quickly, and I'll get to you. It's been a full week, and different issues have come up. I'm sure different things came up strongly for all of us, so we'll get into that very shortly. But Stanbic Bank says if you've been planning, you've been waiting for the right time to make your move, they've dropped their rates, and so it's that time to make that move. Take those bold steps to fund your dreams with a Stanbic personal loan, vehicle loan, consumer finance, solar loan, home loan, or credit card. Be unstoppable with Stanbic Bank. Visit stanbicbank.com.gh to get started. Stanbic Bank. The luckiest season is here. Bigger and better. Your chances to change your life is here. Just by taking these simple, easy steps. Grab your phone, dial *712#, choose option 1, buy a ticket for yourself, option 2 to buy for someone else. If you want the system to generate a lucky ticket for you, go with option 1 again. If you prefer to choose your own ticket number, choose option 2, confirm payment with Momo. Do online version with the luckiestafrica.com to register. Tap community tickets to either pick your own lucky number or let the system choose for you. Luck is everywhere. That's the whole story. Piva Beverages is here with the best of flavor in every sip. Discover Piva Cola, Piva Orange, Piva Cocktail, Piva Grape, Piva Tangy. Grab yours today, 0550-032-231. Piva Beverages, a taste you will love. Let's get into the issues. So, Sky, here's a voice of a distressed parent who spoke to me earlier in the week. I was trusting that by the time it's Friday, things would have been better. There would have been some resolution. His word has been posted out of his immediate jurisdiction. And Francisca, placed on day, he's made efforts, gone to the Nat Hall Solution Center, tried to have things resolved, but things have not improved. So here's a voice note from a worried parent whose ward must report to school in a week's time.
Good morning, Mr. Caleb. Yeah, last I spoke with you concerning my son's school. He got to school at a Duke room, and he chose that school, but he's supposed to be a body, and then I don't know, they mistakenly gave him day. So, and the distance to due to the distance now, it's not possible that my son can be going to school over there coming home. So I wanted to change the residence from day to body. Last I came here 2 weeks ago. I came here. They said we should submit our petitions. I've submitted, which I did. Up to now, I've not heard anything. And the time to is limited. I need to do preparation, buy some things for the boy before. I don't know. So I tried everything I could, but it's not working. Even this morning I came here, they said what we submitted last week is it doesn't work. So we have to rewrite our name again for them to take us through another process. And I don't know. So that's why I'm calling on you to see how you can help me. Thank you.
So that's a worried parent, obviously sharing his frustration with us. He has a week for school to start, but his ward has been placed in a school where he's supposed to be a day student, and he's been trying to visit the solution center. He sent a message again to say I asked whether he's been to the solution center again, and what they said. He said they just said we should write our petition and submit it, and they will change it. I did that last week, but I haven't seen any changes. This morning they were asking me to write names all over again, and there's a video that has been sent. There are a number of parents flooding the solution center here at Nat Hall, both downstairs floor everywhere, top floor, down floor, everywhere is full. Parents are there stranded. It's just about a week to school opening, and we want to find out from you parents how your experience has been like. Has everything been smooth for you? Is this an isolated issue? Are the parents you are seeing in this video a few parents who probably didn't go through the process right, or you can relate with this particular challenge? Also, if you've had a smooth one while you raise this issue, we are happy to know so that there can be improved learning on this score. I was hoping that after how many years of the computer school selection placement system,
computerized school. I think then selection placement system.
The whole thing is completely necessary in terms of the nomenclature we are looking at. I mean, just make a school placement system. It's a system.
School placement system.
Yes,
no, they want you to know it's a computerized program.
It's completely needless. I mean, Charlie.
So yeah, I mean, we're hoping to see a more seamless school selection and placement system with the computerization of the process, especially with all the years of experience we've had with this. But it appears every other year we go through this, and we have just a week to the start of school.
So let me bring you what the the Herald newspaper is reporting about this subject, headlined "Extortion and Bribery Claims Hits SHS Placement System Again." And I'll just read bits of it. And the story says, allegations of corruption once again cast a dark shadow over Ghana's computerized school placement system, CSSPS. One S is missing, but that's fine. This time, they originate from within the Labour Front amid reports of a newly acquired software being utilized by those in control. The General Secretary of the Construction and Building Material Workers Union, CBMWU, Richard Asamoah, is calling out what he describes as a bribery syndicate operating within the placement system. Last month, the Ministry of Education launched an investigation into allegations circulating on social media that placement into a particular girls' secondary school or senior high school required a payment of 15,000 Ghana cedis.
15,000 Ghana cedis?
Yes. The claim attributed to one person they name here suggested that admission into the prestigious institution could be bought. Her post, which quickly went viral, was deleted shortly afterwards when her account was deactivated. In a statement, Deputy Minister of Education Dr. Clement Apak said the allegation was not only false but also deliberately designed to discredit the integrity of the placement system. However, speaking exclusively to 3 News, Mr. Asamoah claimed that some officers are collecting between 20,000 Ghana cedis and 35,000 Ghana cedis from parents to illegally repost students to their preferred schools. He said, and I quote, "Personally, I have evidence of some of these things. Some parents have confided in me but are afraid to come forward. But I believe we can't keep quiet about it. I urge the Honourable Minister of Education to take a serious look at this," Mr. Asamoah said. Also, paying as much as 20,000 to 35,000 Ghana cedis just to change a child's school placement, it's not right. These are children who have qualified and passed, yet their right to access their preferred schools is being denied. If we don't address this, it could become worse than Galamsey, end quote. Now, the CBMWU, an affiliate of the Trade Union Congress, says it is prepared to cooperate fully with any investigation the Ministry of Education may launch into the allegations. Mr. Samoa added, and I quote, "I'm ready to provide the evidence. People are suffering for no reason. If a committee wants to meet me, I am ready to come forward and speak." In response to the allegations, the press secretary to the Minister of Education, Hashmin Mohammed, confirmed that the ministry has taken note and intends to engage the union leader. He also said there have been some formulated conspiratorial allegations seeking to paint the BEC placement system as one that is for sale. We want to reiterate, the placement system is not for sale. If anyone, whether a ministerial official or a third party, demands money for placement, report them to the ministry, the nearest police station, or the office of the special prosecutor. Mohammed stressed that while the ministry is committed to transparency, it needs concrete evidence to take disciplinary action. In all the cases brought so far, and this is another quote from Mohammed, it has been difficult to obtain primary information to begin formal investigations. But if Mr. Samoa can provide evidence, we will gladly engage him. We've been looking for just such information to hold someone accountable and deter others. There's also another quote from the Deputy Minister of Education, that's Dr. Apak. So here's a statement on a claim by the lady who posted on social media, which was later deleted. Dr. Apak said the allegation was not only false, but also a deliberately designed attempt to discredit the integrity of the school placement system. Further quoting, this claim appears to feed a conspiratorial narrative intended to create the false impression that the BEC placement system is for sale, seemingly repeating what the officer said. But they put out numbers, phone numbers. This is the ministry, dedicated hotlines where people can send their concerns or report any kind of mischief happening with the placement system. And with your permission, I'll read the numbers. 054-154-8223. That's for phone calls. So you can call 054-154-8223. To report any cases of extortions or demands for money for placement of school children. You can also send a WhatsApp to 024-490-8957. I'll repeat that, 024-490-8957. WhatsApp messages.
I think it's very important for parents who have encountered any such incident to report. Very often, once people get what they want, they forget some of the experiences, undesirable that they may be. They forget such experiences and simply move on. And sometimes too, there are the parents who are making the offer for the schools of the choice of their wards or what they want their wards to attend. We know that reality. So, as the authorities are saying, they do not have any evidence yet. We cannot completely discount the reality, the real and present danger of people asking for monies in order to do things. We know how when you go to several places for public services, systems that are digitized will be frustrated. People form so many queues, and before you know, someone has called you from the back door and it's offering you something for an amount of money. We cannot entirely discredit this because it's a thing that we experience every day, and parents must, if they have really had these experiences, report. But I'm not satisfied that after all these years, we've not been able to make our system efficient enough that when parents report, they can easily get resolutions to the issues they have. Like this parent whose voice we just played. You've posted my ward to a Dukurum somewhere far from me. The ward is a day student. You place him there as a day student. I come, write petitions, stay there the whole day. You tell me to write another petition, I go and come. Now we have a week to school opening, and no resolution has been made whatsoever.
I think it's for this particular parent. If the facts are what the parent is claiming, and they really are what they are, then it is unfortunate. The parent is claiming that the ward has been sent to somewhere that she has no relation there. The place is new, no boarding house. You are going to be a day student there. I mean, I think that's completely unacceptable, because you can't expect to move a child of about 14 or 15 years from his traditional home to a place where he or she knows no one, and expect that the parents will now go to the space and look for accommodation for a 15-year-old or 14-year-old, as the case may be. I think
to live by themselves.
That's completely unacceptable. The best you should expect is that at least that school should have boarding facility. Then we can discuss other matters. But whereas the facts suggest that there is no boarding facility, or he or she has been, sent to be a day student as opposed to being a boarder, there's everything wrong with that, in my respectful view. And I don't know what exactly the problem is, whether it is the algorithms that are making this mistake, or they have not been properly calibrated, or that there was some input that was made that caused the system to generate this output. Whatever it is, these are the kinds of things that have to be resolved within the shortest possible time. What my difficulty is, 2 weeks ago when we first raised this matter, we had a lot of calls. We received a lot of messages. And in fact, when we went to the various centers, we saw long queues. That's right. People trying desperately to resolve their problems. Of course, the Ministry of Education said that they had intervened with some measures to deal with the problem. Ever since, it would seem that we've seen some reprieve, but this thing is coming back again, which would suggest that we have not sufficiently dealt with the problem. Now, what we invite parents listening to do is to send us messages as to whether their problems have been resolved, or they still subsist, so that we know how we can take care of this particular problem. But the claims of bribery, the claims of people arm twisting parents and all that, these are clearly unacceptable. And a government that says that it wants to reset every facet of our national life should be interested in taking up this matter, investigating it, and dealing with the culprits responsible.
I'm interested in speaking to the authorities relevant to this issue to find out the scale of success, the number of people they've been able to, the number of issues they've been able to address in the last couple of weeks since these came up. And that's why I'm inviting parents to also let us know, for example, what their experience can be like, and whether there can be some learnings we can take from this to improve the system next year. So if you're a parent out there, it's important you share your experience with us, if your ward has had the school they want or not, and importantly, the response to the issues that they had in their school placement system. That's what we want to know, and then address that for you. So 0549 986 996 is the number. We get your input, and then we can put the issues to the authorities relevant to this.
I think that there needs to be a status update.
Correct.
I remember there were some investigations the ministry said they were going to commence into the allegations of bribery and corruption associated with the placement system. I think that the resolution centers that were placed across the country may have also done some work to resolve the challenges. I think we need information as to the status of the challenges that emerged. How many resolutions have been conducted and completed? What is outstanding? What is the status of the investigation into the alleged bribery and corruption associated with? So the Ministry of Education, as well as the Secretariat of the Placement System, should be forthcoming with some of these information, and how they would also address some of the problems that continue to linger with the CSSPS.
Very, very important. So we are trying to establish a connection with the Ministry of Education to appreciate from their angle the scale of work they've had to done since, schools placements were out, and the kind of frustrations that parents have had and how far we have come. It's a week to school. Parents are preparing, but for those whose wards have been placed as day and they are not within their jurisdictions, we are following up to find out how they're doing. Sam, you're welcome. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you.
Yeah, you've been placed properly, I can see you're well placed this morning,
Everything under control.
Yes,
sir.
Very important.
Yes, sir.
Charlie,
I'm business firm.
I want you for the womb, bro. We are Sasia. So after doing this is Ghana and Ghana for some time in Accra, you are showing that you are not just a national capital radio station.
No. I mean, this is the TV thing.
Sure.
Yeah, TV is national, radio is local.
Right.
And we've had bits of the Northern Business exhibitions. It's something we do when we go on Heritage
on the caravan, yes.
Yeah, and they've been, requesting for a major event. So we just decided to go out and be alive.
How excited are you about this?
Well, it gives me some warmth that finally we are doing this up north, because if you look at the SME economy of the northern sector, I think it needs more input, so that they can establish a proper level in terms of demand and supply. So we are using our platform to showcase what they have, because it's not just the northern sector trading among themselves, but southerners also moving there, because lots of the things that they have to offer are things that are of great value.
Yes.
And is a demand that can really put it in a proper perspective. So is to stimulate demand, from the share industry to the smoke to the footwear.
Yes.
I mean, you'll be amazed. Some of the slippers, or you call it slippers, or what women you call it?
Slippers is fine.
Sandals,
slippers,
so the belts and all this. So and so we just want to stimulate that market.
And you are sure that the people will show up with a lot of variety, as compared to Accra. Here everyone is the national capital. Most of the people are doing businesses. Usually they will be bringing down the raw materials and the inputs from across the country and be doing the finished products here. I mean, so you're sure there'll be variety and all of that.
There may be limited variety, but it's also the definition of the market. And if you have, say, smoke, it's smoke only.
True.
But within the smoke space, there are varieties.
True.
That's why. I mean, we down south, we think every smoke is
it's
smoke. But we don't even know that the color and the make of the smoke indicates which part of the northern region you're coming from.
So when they made you
the smell,
the who?
Add something. So so it's all part of the revelations that we are.
No, Malizalena. I don't know your title.
Yes, please.
So your smoke is from where?
No, it's from Tamale.
No, that's very good.
But I have smoke from Bogatanga.
Everywhere.
I have from the Yanas Palace.
Wow.
I have smoke.
Amazing. So we are doing this in October, getting to the end of the month.
Yes.
And it's like 25th and 26th.
Yes.
That's a 2-day stuff in October.
25th. That's 25th is Saturday. And then Sunday. Yes.
of
October.
You want to do this at the Tamale Sports Stadium?
Yes, not on the playing field, I must say.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a space outside of the sports stadium, a wide space. That's where we are doing this. And
can we take things from here up north as well?
Well, it depends.
Is there room for that?
It depends. We are not actually driving people from here to go and exhibit there. That's not the object. The objective is to get people
traffic from here to there.
No, people there to exhibit
what they got.
We use our media to showcase what they have, so that there will be off-takers for their products. That's
the good thing is we have the Tamale International Airport running. It's been there for a while. It's international across. So if you're coming by road, fine. If you're going by air, it's easier. You can get there, connect. And I know a number of people who do craft works in Accra with a lot of their inputs coming from the north.
But the people there, this is the problem. Lots of people are into this craft work up north. Amazing work they are doing. But you see, we sit here and we don't even get to know what's. And you go to South Africa, you go to Kenya, and you see the same things, and you say,
beads,
wow.
The leathers and all those things.
Meanwhile, you go. I told myself that I'll never buy anything on the streets of Kenya again.
Why?
They are so expensive.
Kenya for
the price is in tourist.
Tourist price.
We can say Kenya for a flag. I said, "Do you need complimentary card?" With all the spears and colors and everything,
I'm telling you,
very colorful.
We have everything. For the 5 northern regions, you will be amazed at what you see there. And for us, we think this is just the beginning of a new journey, and we invite all to come on board. So we have clothing. We have clothing, and then you see ladies' outfits.
Kimonos of this.
People use the smokes for kimonos a lot. You rocked one the other time.
Yes. I actually got that from a friend in the north, and she sends that down.
Is that smoke from Bonga, Tamale, or what?
One of them.
Okay.
Yeah, and there'll be food too there.
It's the Banua. Oh, cheese at Wawa. What I say?
And all those things. In front of it. That's so you are in the Savannah region, northern region, northeast, upper west regions, and the Bono East regions. We invite all of you to. So all you need to do is to call the number 0205 973 973, and we are doing this with the help and sponsorship of EcoBank, Side Hustle, the Ghana Enterprises Agency, and the Ghana Export Promotion Authority.
What's exciting for me? For far too long we've been talking about how to create a bigger industrial base in the north in order to open up the economy there, drive human traffic from here to that place, and then also do a lot more to retain the human resource being produced in the north of the country. Because if you go around the streets, particularly, those of us who have frequented the Agbogbloshie area, right? We see these young men and women who are down here doing menial jobs. They are lifting heavy, goods from the market just to earn a pittance. Of course, that there's a place for that market too, because there are people who want to do that. But for a country that really wants to compete, that wants to industrialize, that wants to train its people to be able to compete on the best possible stage there is, one of the ways of doing that is through industrialization. And these little firms, these little companies, these little SMEs that are doing the leather, footwear, and all of these things, if we deepen the economy of the north enough, what it means is that we'll be solving a lot of the north-south migration problems that we are seeing. You understand? So instead of coming to Accra to earn, say, 10 cedis a day,
under indecent conditions,
if you go to the streets, the way they sleep, in some cases attacked by unreasonable people, they will be living in their own decency and earning good money. And what that also does is that we have been able to bridge the gap in terms of the development. The north generally is underdeveloped because all the big buildings are in the major city centers here. One way of solving that problem too is ensuring that the north get a bigger share of the industrialization agenda. And then also, I'm looking at my phone. If you look at my phone, you see that I have a case that covers it, right?
It's a leather case.
A leather case. Now, I was thinking, is it not possible to produce this in Ghana?
Oh, it is.
Now, but we don't get to see these things often. The people of the north who are listening and who are into leather and all of these things, look, we are told that there are several millions of Ghanaians using phones.
Yeah.
And majority of the times, you need a case for your phone, right?
Good tip.
That's a huge market out there.
True.
Imagine you are able to produce at a competitive price, affordable, that people can actually buy, and it has the right quality. And we all want to turn Ghanaian, as in turning to Ghanaian made products. Imagine what that can do for your own economy.
That's a beautiful point.
There's a lot we can do in that space. And Kakra.
Yeah, just to add, I think that this Northern Fair triggers something that could potentially improve, the economies of not just the South, which is doing relatively better, but also the North. The opportunity to create more efficient value chains so that we can have products, services, labor being transferred. You talked about the Kaya, etc., but being properly transferred to South, to engage what will be more industrial work that's done here. I think once again we will require government intervention. My hope is that the appropriate ministries are tuned in this morning and listening to this great initiative, so that they could also perhaps think about some ideas as to how to properly structure this, at the national level.
They need to come see it. The baskets that the women in the North weave in particular. Typically, when you go buy anything in a mall in Kenya, you will not get plastics. You will get something else that's biodegradable. Now, these people produce these, and if with the proper support, we can have these at scale for your laundry baskets, for your baskets for shopping and all those things. If we decide to look into this plastics issue, we will be achieving two things. We'll be having sustainable, environmentally sustainable ways of buying our things, where you are not always given plastic bags that never degrade and pollute our environment, choking our door anytime it rains and floods and all. You'll be solving that on one end, and then also providing a more sustainable way of carrying things, and then creating a demand for the women in the rural areas and the youth, so that they can focus in doing these beautiful crafts that more people export. Because if you check, when our tourists come, that's some of the things that really attracts them. That's one of the big things they carry away with them. But for us, we have not mainstreamed it. It's not a big thing. We can decide that, look, as part of some of our problems, let's use our own local raw materials and the artisans, or the craftsmanship of our artisans, to address the supply side by encouraging more people through fairs like this one to, get into these baskets, laundry, whatever, and all of that, and then create a whole ecosystem out of it. I think it's an exciting fair, and I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to it.
I like this basket idea. What we popularly refer to as Bolga baskets. I'm not sure if they are only from Bolga, but what we refer to as Bolga baskets is one of the biggest exports in the handicraft sector. So if we could have perhaps policy to channel some local demand and usage, whether we're going to have shops, make us use these biodegradable baskets to carry food. And it's like he's saying, it's also a way where there's some local demand for those products. There's a trickling job creation and sustainability effect. I think once again, it's a big move on the part of Citi and Channel One, but we really need some support, some major support from government in terms of policy.
Picking from where my sister is ending, you notice that we have Ghana Export Promotion Authority and then Ghana Enterprise Agency. What they've been doing lately is capacity building, training, exposing these SME operators to the standards, especially for exports, so that once there's standardization, people can benchmark and be able to,
move and explore into other
markets.
Yeah.
And they are also going to be there. My hope is that following after this, we can now zero in into specific regions and take it to the next level, because that's how we can equip them. And as Kyle was saying, to bridge the gap between the north and the south and make life a bit more bearable for everybody.
And this is very important because for the most part, many of our colleagues of compatriots in the hinterlands have said great things, but they do not have the access to the media that those of their friends down south will have. Typically, when we have This Is Ghana, you have a lot more of the established SMEs and upcoming ones within the national capital or regions that are closer can take advantage, explore new markets, create new connects, have new suppliers. And yeah, last time we were in Kenya, we met some of the Ghanaian entrepreneurs here. Tokota was there, and others who are in the chocolate brands were there as well. And I even saw some chocolate brands from Ghana that I didn't know existed. They are all there, they take advantage of that. So that push, that visibility, that reach and mileage we give the SMEs who are in Accra and those down south, we are taking all the media power we have, our convening power to the north of Ghana. And we are not just focusing on those doing business in Tamale. If you're in Savannah, we are looking forward to your coming. If you're in Upper East, Upper West, where again? Bono. In fact, all of you, come up, let's meet there, let's show the best of. But you said that there will be a journey over there. I like that. Confirm.
Yeah, there'll be food.
I love confirm.
There'll be entertainment.
Very important.
We're using the Armed Forces Band there.
Oh, beautiful.
Armed Forces Band.
Yeah.
you know what? One of the things I like from the Bono areas is the cashew nut.
Oh yeah.
When it is properly processed.
Yes.
With a touch of
some salt,
small one, but not the one.
And it's crispy.
Exactly. And then properly sealed, and it's crispy.
Yes.
And you do your
something on the side.
Something on the side. It can be a whole meal on its own.
Absolutely.
And I know that the processing cost makes its price a bit prohibitive for many. I think one way of solving that problem and getting the prices to take a nosedive is where we are not really, selling the beans to these Indians and the other people who are coming and buying at cheap prices and taking them out to India, processing them and selling them at premium prices. You understand? So fairs like this will help encourage a lot more people to go into value addition. Because you go to some of the farms, they harvest the cashew, remove the whatever it is, and then the thing goes to waste. So there is a way that we can use this to encourage them there. That they themselves will come and see that some of the things they are throwing away, they can actually earn money.
You're right.
In fact,
you're right.
In some cases, they send the raw shea butter from the north down south for people down south to add value. Imagine you are sitting there at the home of the production of shea butter,
adding value to the essential oils and all
directly,
so that the transport elements that come into the build-up of the cost goes down.
Yes, and what that does, for instance, we have the whole Tamale airport there.
True.
We are currently using it for only domestic services. In isolated cases, we fly to Saudi Arabia for Hajj and all of that. If we can encourage a lot more production in the north, what it means is we can then recalibrate that airport to serve its true purpose of serving as one of the gateways we have, even to the landlocked nations that
West Africa, even West Africa. There's a lot of.
Absolutely.
Yesterday a friend called me and said, "Oh, I've heard. I posted this on Twitter." So he said, "Oh, I saw this thing you posted, the Northern Business Fair. 25th, 26th." I said, yes. Oh, okay. So will you be there? I said, yeah, definitely. They say, oh, and I'm my list there. It was such an anticlimax, man. He said, let me give you a list. I said, a list for what? He said, oh, I want the northern this and the northern that, the northern this. So you see, there are people who know what to expect from the north. They just don't
have the access of the convergence.
Exactly.
The convenience of the convergence, that when you get there, you are not now going to look around all over to look for what you want. Everything comes together at one place.
Shop.
It's good. And you know, I like the research part of it. We are inviting research bodies as well, because Sky, as you mentioned, some of the raw materials, many parts are going waste. Like the cashew, for example. I know people who are experimenting to make wine out of the cashew. People are trying to do that. We waste the fruit. We just take the nuts. There's a lot of stuff to be done with the fruits as well, and even the shell of the nuts. People are doing all kinds of things. So you're an investor, you're an innovator, you're looking for more avenues to test products indigenous from across the world. There's a huge demand for organic stuff, and so come up to the Northern Fair 2025. We have vendors coming from Savannah, Northeast, Upper East, and Upper West regions. So all of our regions in the north coming together, and you have access to all of them. Great market, great connections, great value, great growth for you. The Northern Business Fair 2025 is powered by Channel 1 TV, Citi FM, and proudly sponsored by EcoBank, Side Hustle, Ghana Enterprise Agency, and the Ghana Export Promotion Authority. Of course, Abontin Father himself will be there,
So can we bring a list too?
You'll be watching it live on TV, so don't worry.
I smile and say, it's God's grace plus the hustle plus the code. Now watch me go. I'm from Bolga.
Oh yeah, we're from Bolga. Bring your teams from Bolga to the Tamale Stadium. Let's do this together, 25th, 26th. Happy Customer Service Week from all of us at Zenith Bank. We extend a special thank you to you, our valued customer, for your trust, your loyalty, and continued support that has culminated in Zenith Bank's 20 years of successful banking operations in Ghana. This Customer Service Week, our promise to you is to keep delivering exceptional banking services and to continuously improve on our service delivery to you. Thank you for choosing excellence, reliability, and innovation. Thank you for choosing Zenith Bank. Zenith Bank, in your best interest. The Ghana Investment Promotion Center, in collaboration with the Ministry of Trade, Agribusiness and Industry, the Ghana Export Promotion Authority, and the 24-hour plus Secretariat, is kicking off the regional investment roadshows with Volta and OT regions 27th to 31st October 2025. The theme is driving local investment, unlocking regional potential. The center, with support from the regional coordinating councils, will organize exhibitions, high-level business forums on the 24-hour economy and accelerated export development initiatives. Join us in the Volta region on Tuesday, October 28th at the University of Health and Allied Sciences in Ho, and in the OT region on Thursday, October 30 at the Bosachu Hotel. Our special guest of honor is Chief of Staff Honorable Julius Debra and the Minister for Trade, Agribusiness and Industry Honorable Elizabeth Ofosu-Adjare. The regional ministers, members of parliament, traditional rulers from both regions will also be present. So don't miss this opportunity to explore the exciting investment opportunities in Ghana and expand your business. For more information on sponsorship and registration, contact Zainabu on 0244-670-301 or Yolanda on 020-380-1687. Remember, Ghana is open for business. Sky, remember Bernard reiterating your warning to those who call that they should only call Zainabu for business purposes. When you call, it's about the GIPC voter and OT region roadshow. No other roadshow again.
Nothing else.
Thank you very much. We take a break. When we are back, there are so many messages you've sent us, so we'll take care of all that when we are back.
Protect yourself from germs and bacteria with confidence. Cleanse hand soap effectively kills 99.9% of germs with every use. Perfect for all your hand washing moments throughout the day. Available in a variety of variants and delightful flavors. Choose Cleans for yourself, your family, and friends. Make Cleans your daily essential. The GC brand. It's all about you. This advert is FDA approved.
Hot Jobs.
Tired of HR headaches? Simplify your business with Hot Jobs Africa. As your one-stop HR shop, we handle recruitment, labor outsourcing, expatriate management, consultancy services, and corporate trainings. Plus, we offer staff basing and 100% staff support to boost productivity. Don't let HR hassles hold you back. Contact Hot Jobs Africa today. Call us on 030-3980-362. WhatsApp us on 020-433-6004 or email info@hotjobsafrica.org. Visit our website www.hotjobsafrica.org. Hot Jobs Africa. Think HR, think Hot Jobs.
Hot Jobs.
You don't say Premier League no get size, the passion, the goals, hey, it a be rough. And DSTV is giving premium customers the chance to watch a Premier League game live. All you need to do is to keep your DSTV premium subscription active from now till 15th December. Dial *759# and stand the chance to watch your favorite star play before your very eyes. This promo is brought to you by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. T's and C's apply. DSTV, your home of entertainment.
Who is calling me this other one?
Hello. Good evening, Kwame.
Good evening.
We are into baby foods and would like to introduce...
Wait a minute. How did you get my number? You just use ways and means to find people's numbers and be calling them by heart. No respect for privacy or anything at all.
Oh, Bra Kwame.
Is your business privacy ready? Do you collect and use information of people in your line of work, like their name, number, location? You might be doing the wrong things. Whether you're a big company or a small one, you must respect people's right to privacy. Register and be certified by the Data Protection Commission of Ghana. It is the law. You will receive the necessary training, advice, and guided on the right systems to put in place to help protect information you collect about people. Register your company. It's simple and online. Visit www.dataprotection.org.gh to register. Privacy is the responsibility of everyone. Remember, privacy is personal.
If you know these sounds, you didn't just live through the 90s. You lived the experience. Back then, connection took minutes. Today, it takes a blink. You express yourself with memes. You hold video calls across continents. You say hey to an AI who responds,
"Hello, Kwame."
You order rides, dinner, and dreams all from the palm of your hand. A lot has changed, so have we. For over 3 decades, EcoBank has evolved with you, leading digital banking in Ghana and across 33 African countries, pioneering solutions built around how you live, move, and dream today. From our express points to EcoBank Pay, online banking, and the mobile app, we are where you are. Here for today, ready for tomorrow. Now, that's change. Powered by EcoBank.
EcoBank, a better way to bank your way. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Sankofa, pepper soup where you know, pepper sankofa, sankofa pepper powder, a sheshe raw. Sankofa pepper powder, sankofa pepper powder, sankofa pepper powder.
FDA, Aji Ejadi Nkrato Yatum.
Have you imagined buying a house on an interest-free plan and getting a car for free? Well, Afro-Arab Properties, best known for building the most affordable quality homes, has hit another milestone of rewards. Are you looking for your dream home today? Afro-Arab Properties will definitely show the way. These homes are in 1, 2, 3, and 4-bedroom options located at Manet Spintex, East Legon Hills, Santor, Ashalibotre, Tema Community 25, Old Ningo, Amasaman, Apollonia, and more. Even better, you have a 5-year payment plan without interest. And the big one, purchase a home from some Afro-Arab Properties projects and get an electric car for free. Yes, an electric car that can go 300 kilometers on a full charge. So don't miss this big offer from Afro-Arab Properties. Just call 055-175-3231 or 0244-109-133. Terms and conditions apply. Afro-Arab Properties. At Afro-Arab, everyone can buy a house.
You said yes to love. Now say yes to the wedding of your dream. Join us at the Accra Marriott Hotel on the 11th and 12th October 2025 from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. each day and meet the city's finest wedding vendors, stylists, and planners, all under one luxurious roof. Enjoy curated experiences designed to inspire, such as our stunning wedding venues, serene garden spaces, fashion shows, masterclasses, and many other surprises. Whether you are planning a grand celebration or an intimate affair, this is where the wedding magic begins.
I came for ideas last year as a 2025 bride. I left with a date, a dress, my dream venue, and the flower girl.
The dates are 11th and 12th October 2025 from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. each day at the Accra Marriott Hotel. Accra Marriott Hotel. Wonderful hospitality always.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is City 97.3.
Kibatayele, dinuti, karinye. Ambatayele, kubebe kangwea. Kibatayele, dinuti, karinye. Konkomatayele, beretayele, nyulentayele, niezantayele. Ndawiye, konkomatayele, beretayele. Yes, I'm tired, yeah. Chungwalele, mura mura, yeah. Mura mura, yeah. Dinga bepene, kasenka fie. Tabarabeli, parapmo, ansi wojima, sarechidi.
Welcome back, 25 after 9. Beautiful song from the songstress Wiyala. I have some messages for you, Sames. This one, people are sending me a list actually. Someone has sent a list from Germany. She says, I also need smoke dress for women, and she sends an example of what exactly she wants. Auntie, you have to come down and go to the north with us and experience it. Now this one says, Chief, can the organizers of the Northern Business Fair, that's Citi and Channel 1, do one in Accra? Okay, so he wants the vendors to come with their things down to Accra. Hey, this man.
No, I'm sure it's plausible. It won't be where we start from, but right. When we have garnered enough traction, right. There will be the need to open up, an Accra outlet for I mean, even if the Ghana Enterprises Agency can take that up, we can have if you like a mall that's displays and supply
stuff from the
north. I mean, it's not bad. It's a good idea.
Solid. Okay, so there was this comment here that explains that it just speaks to what you just meant. Good morning. Is it not possible to open a northern mall for indigenous goods like China Mall Good? That was just the point.
I mean, you can easily get your share, your tamarind drink, your millet drinks. Sharp. Oh my goodness.
Tamarind drink.
Yes, they've got very interesting beverages.
Millet drink.
Yes.
Hey, I've not seen that one. So this morning there was a story about a woman who was making fufu look like red. He adds beetroot and Sogum to the bunch and body and I'm saying, hey, researching it.
You know Burkina.
Burkina,
yeah, Burkina is one of the things you get from that side. Yeah.
Very important. I love it.
I remember those days I came back, Charlie. I sucked the team. The doctors in 10 minutes.
Take your time.
Burkina, you guys Burkina.
Moderation.
Yeah, very important. Earlier we had a conversation about the computerized school placement system. Some parents send messages. We'll bring you some of that shortly. And then have some important announcements for you. Please, if you're a customer of Enterprise, great, good to see you. If not, then you're missing out on the Enterprise Advantage Points, the loyalty program that rewards you for staying covered a smart way. With Enterprise Advantage Points, customers can rack up points, score awesome rewards just by making purchases, renewing policies, and more, all through our self-service portal or the Enterprise Advantage app. So log into your account, access Advantage Points, and start earning points for your for rewards like airtime, Momo, and more. Visit myenterprisegroup.net.gh or download the Enterprise Advantage app to get started. Nothing you do should be pointless. Enterprise is your advantage. Calling all future brides, grooms, and hopeless romantics. Ready to say I do to the wedding and lifestyle fair of your dreams? Then don't miss Marry Me at Marriott, the ultimate love fair happening at the Accra Marriott Hotel on the 11th and 12th of October in fabulous partnership with White Chalk International. Think glitz, glam, and sprinkle of fairy dust from our stunning ballroom, serene garden spaces, dazzling decor, top-tier vendors, exclusive wedding and events packages, bridal fashion, sweet surprises. Whether you're planning a grand celebration or an intimate affair, this is your wedding magic. This is where your wedding magic begins. Enjoy curated experiences designed to inspire at the Marry Me at Marriott Wedding Fair. Premium wedding and lifestyle experience. Don't forget the dates are 11th and 12th of October 2025 at the Accra Marriott Hotel. Accra Marriott Hotel, wonderful hospitality always. Good morning, Ghana. Kickstart your day with the irresistible chocolatey goodness of Twitsco and Race with Enerforge. Combination of energy boosting minerals and vitamins, including B vitamins, vitamin C, D, iron, and many more. With 2 Ghana cedis, you're sorted. Simply mix with water, add milk, stir, and enjoy. The kids can't get enough, so what are you waiting for? Grab one at a store near you. Twitsco, power your dream. Great. We'll take some messages now.
Yeah, and this person says, good morning, CBS. I have a very important concern about my niece. She just completed her junior high school and had aggregate 10, yet she hasn't been placed in any school. To my surprise, the mother went to NAT as she was directed, and she has been placed to her JSS school, which they have started SHS. I'm not clear with that. He goes on to say,
the school she went to for JHS has started an SHS program.
Okay.
Yes.
My niece is really interested in learning science, yet she was told we have to pay 15,000 Ghana cedis if only we want her to be admitted to her first choice school at Chimosa. For now, any public SHS that is willing to offer her science, I'll be very grateful. This is Sony Riafe from Germany sending that, asking for help. Hopefully the authorities are listening. Another one, good morning, Caleb. There are some guys on TikTok who openly advertise their ability to swap WAEC results and also repost schools. They do live demonstrations. I will forward the account to this number. The school placement payment is real. Last 2 years, we were asked to pay 12,000 Ghana cedis when we wanted to take my junior sister to a school. She ended up attending another school because we could not afford, even though she had qualified. Here's a message from BJ who says, this problem is created so that people can cash in. It is deliberate. Good morning, Citi team. People we put in charge of our institutions are always quick to discredit complaints of poor service or extortion just because they feel it is an attack on the institution they're in charge of. Those committing the crime know the risks, so they try to leave no trace. It is the responsibility of the people in charge, or it is the responsibility of the people in charge to use means to test the validity of the complaint. I always insist on paying with Momo when I face such situations, so I get evidence. Those experienced in the crime decline receiving Momo, so relying on evidence from victims won't solve the problem. George sent that from Airport City. Hi guys, the situation is far from resolved. A friend's child is yet to go to school again because she was placed as a day student in a school at Koforidua. She stays in Accra and has a mother who is a petty trader. And the final one says, my niece chose Wesley Girls and Agri Memorial as first and second choices respectively and opted in both for boarding, yet she has been given her second choice, Agri Memorial, and she's been given a day, or she's been admitted as a day student, although she lives and schooled in Accra.
Wow.
We have been to the school, but we are told the headmaster was not around.
Clearly, there's more work that needs to be done.
Yeah.
So the authorities responsible at the Education Ministry must not rest on their oars. There is much more work that needs to be done to take care of all these parents and their wards who are yet to be duly served. So we encourage them. We'll try to place a call to their offices this morning, but we've not been successful. But we'll continue the advocacy and ensure that parents are duly served on that one. We have a conversation coming up shortly with our friends from the CSIRFRI, that is the Food Research Institute of the CSIR. Deputy Director Dr. Gregory Komlaga, Mr. Thomas Naja, and Mrs. Rita Chikwe. Okay, they'll be joining us for a very important conversation shortly. But is your organization privacy ready? Do you collect and use information of your people in your line of work, like their name, their number, their image, location, email, bank account number, etc., etc.? Listen up, you might be doing the wrong things. Whether you're a big company or a small one, you must respect people's right to privacy or privacy. So register and be certified by the Data Protection Commission of Ghana. It is the law. You will receive the necessary training, advice, and be guided on the right systems to put in place to help protect the information you collect about people. Register your company or business, organization, or association. It's simple and online. No need to move from the comfort of your home or your office. Visit dataprotection.org.gh. Register by calling 0256 301-533. Privacy is the responsibility of everyone. Remember, privacy is personal. You've been planning and waiting for the right time to make that move. Well, Stanbic Bank rates have dropped, and this is the time. Take those bold steps to fund your dreams with a Stanbic personal loan, vehicle loan, consumer finance, solar loan, home loan, or credit card. Be unstoppable with Stanbic Bank. Visit stanbicbank.com.gh to get started. Stanbic Bank. So who do I have joining me in the studio today? Dr. Gregory A. Komlaga. Doc, Lucky.
Before
you are the Deputy Director of the CSIR Food Research Institute.
Right.
Wonderful. You're most welcome.
Thank you.
And then Mr. Thomas A. Naja. It's been a while we met.
Yes.
You're the head of commercialization.
Sure.
It's not decommercialization.
No,
It is commercialization. All right. You're welcome. Who will tell me more about what CSIR Food Research Institute is? Who or what are you?
Okay. Thank you so much, Caleb. And thank you for the good work you are doing. So, CSIR Food Research Institute, it's one of the 13 institutes that fall under the umbrella of Council for Scientific and Industrial Research.
Okay.
And we have been established in 1963 by an Act of Parliament of Ghana to conduct applied research into problems of food processing, preservation, food safety, food quality, and also marketing of food. And aside that, we also advise government on its food policies.
Oh, nice.
So that is what we do in a nutshell as Food Research Institute of Ghana.
That's amazing. So what are some of the milestones you have achieved in line of pursuing your mandate?
Okay, so over the years, as we are mandated to conduct research, our research is supposed to be solving problems that we encounter during the food value chain in Ghana. So I'll give some few examples of some of the things we have achieved. When you now cook fufu in your home, conveniently, in a pack, and we call them fufu powders. That is one technology that Food Research over the years has developed. That you just pick fufu pack in a shop, in a convenience shop, without peeling, going to the market, buy cassava, peeling or peeling yam, boiling, no stress.
You just digitize the fufu.
That's all. That's all. That is one thing that we have done. Unfortunately, people brand it neat fufu, but it's actually, we call it powdered fufu because it's technology powdered that has been developed.
It's just the marketing that has the meat.
Exactly.
Right. So
then one other thing that when you talk about mushrooms in Ghana, that is technology that we have developed in cultivating mushrooms. And last thing, I'll just talk about that people are aware of is that of late, you've heard that we use cassava to make bread. And that is technology that Food Research we have developed over the years together with some universities. Together, we developed those technologies.
So you have so many innovations coming from your outfit.
Exactly.
Wow, that's exciting. So
let me add this to it.
Please do.
You know, we have basic research and applied research. Basic one is just to add knowledge to already existing knowledge in the scientific world.
Body of knowledge,
But the applied science, which Food Research Institute is normally based our research on.
Right.
The outcome of every research is converted into a snapshot, either a product, a service, or a technology to solve particular problem.
A product, service, or a technology to solve particular problems in the food value chain.
Exactly.
Amazing, I get that. So, what brings you here? One may ask, they say.
Yes, it's just like yesterday. I think last year we were here.
Excellent.
And we discussed last year's food fair.
Yes.
You know, every year the world celebrates food.
Yes.
And this year, it will happen on the 16th of this. I mean, that's next month. Next week.
Talk to me.
So
16th of October.
16th of October. So CSR in Ghana, CSR Food Research Institute, on behalf of CSR in general, we are doing food fair in line with the World Food Day to commemorate it or to clamor it.
Food fair.
Yes.
In line with World Food Day. Nice. So who can come there? When can we come? What time is it? Is food ready?
The food is ready.
Good.
It will start from 15th to 17th of this month. That's next week.
Great.
Every Ghanaian, every human being on earth is invited to come and showcase the technology, especially product within the food value chain.
Okay.
So that at the end of the day, we will have the opportunity to meet the demand and the supplies of the technology. So basically, when you come there, you see 1,001 enterprises in or within food value chain that want you to see their technology.
So if I have an innovation in the food value chain, I can bring it and come and exhibit.
You can do that.
And if I want to come and find something new to improve how I cook or just new variants or what do you call it? I'm just curious. I want to come and explore. I want to come and eat something new. I can come there.
You are invited.
So there is cooked food too.
There's cooked food.
That one is very important.
There's cooked food. There's going to be banku.
Nice.
There's going to be akple, ademe. Those things. There's going to be fufu.
Fada. Aula.
Is that okay?
Sure.
Ebunu, everything. Do you know dankwansiri?
Is it?
Have you eaten dankwansiri before?
I've had dankwansiri before, but I don't know the use for soup.
But
mianebo.
They claim it gives what do you call it? Is it COVID or whatever now? or those things. It is the best meat one can eat.
Dankwansiri. Mianebo.
Yes, please.
I'm point dankwa.
So I invite you officially.
The bats.
Challenge.
So apart from the food processors that one can exhibit, we also have the regulators in Ghana.
Right.
We talk about Food and Drugs Authority, Ghana Standards Authority.
Great.
They will be there to guide people who want to venture into the food value chain.
Lovely.
As to guide them as to things that they need to do to be able to reach out in what we call the formal markets. You can be having your food product, but it's not licensed for you to be sold in the supermarkets like the shopping malls. So Ghana Standards Authority, Food and Drugs Authority will be there to guide potential food processors that will go into that one. Aside that, we also have, we want to bring the young people on board. So we are organizing quiz competition for basic schools. And I must mention that for this year, we are hosting Christ the King International School Cantonment. We are hosting University of Ghana Basic School. We are hosting Presby School at Baoleshi. We are also hosting Achimota Basic School.
That's nice.
Then, just to give them the awareness of food security in the world. Then, at the second cycle level, we are also bringing the home economics students on board. You know, food has to be quality, and the way you prepare food, it has to be standard.
True.
So the home economics students, we want to throw a challenge to them, like food cooking competition. So we are inviting Laboni Senior High. We are inviting Wesley Grammar Senior High. We are inviting West African Secondary School or High School, and also St. John's Grammar School. They will be taking part in the cooking competition.
That's a good
And we have one of the food entrepreneurs in the system now that are doing so well, Kivo. And we must say that Kivo is sponsoring this cooking competition.
So I was going to ask you to acknowledge some of the sponsors. So Kivo is big in this one as well.
Okay, so let me give you the rundown, the program lineup for the week.
Okay.
Yeah, so as Doc said, the first day is going to be competition. It's going to be a quiz competition showdown between 4 major basic schools around Accra Metro.
Okay.
And last year, the champions, Legon Preparatory, they said
University of Ghana Basic School.
University of Ghana Basic School, they said they are going to win again. And at Chimota Basic School, where I'm a parent, they are saying no way.
They are going to take over.
They are going to take over.
Okay.
So it's going to be a showdown between these
So
schools.
there'll be competitions among the schools.
Yes.
And of course, Claudia King will be there.
Sure. And then there's going to be a cooking competition by senior high schools, my boss is saying that. But I want to say that next year, Pempe boys must come, and you see how the boys compete with ladies.
That's good.
In this end. So we have the farmers market.
Okay.
You come there to buy fresh raw material for your family.
I see that Copia and GCB Bank, as well as EPP Books and Indomie, are all proud sponsors of this program.
Exactly. And then we are grateful to them.
Right.
And our media partners now, we have Channel 1 TV and Citi FM.
Relevant
we are
radio,
so
always.
Grateful for all the support.
Wonderful.
The chief executive of Samens and Frema and all of you, Caleb, you have all been very good supporting this our cause.
Wonderful.
And we have Kasaprekun, we have EPP Books, Indomie, Jebu Water. We have, let me mention John Dumelo, our honorable minister. He's the Ayawasu West Wagon MP.
Yeah.
He's also the Piva Drinks and Admit Granite Paste. These are the tallest of our sponsors.
So if there's a way someone can call to exhibit or participate, or they want to follow up, what's the number they can call?
Yeah, 0243 759744.
Oh, that's simple. 0243 759744. That's a good one. Dr. Gregory, I'll give you the last word before you take leave of us, please.
So food security, it's a key thing that we all have to be aware with or aware of. So at Food Research, we try to make sure that our food doesn't go waste. We develop technologies to support the economy of the country and also to advise government on things that we need to do to develop the nation. So we are asking everybody to come around to see what we do at Food Research. Aside the exhibitions that we have, we are also going to introduce the students that will come around to what we do in our labs.
Okay.
So that, because we also have accredited labs. When we talk about accredited labs, it means that you can come and test your food samples.
Okay.
And once we certify that it is good, you can go and register it and you can have it produced in the country.
Nice.
Last one, we have exhibition for 3 days.
Okay. It's
15,
a 3-day
16,
exhibition.
17.
Great.
We have some few books to
We'll be there.
To read out.
We'll be there. Thank you, Dr. Gregory A. Komlaga and Thomas A. Naja, all of the CSIR Food Research Institute. Thank you so much. We wish you all the best with your program.
Thank you so much, Caleb.
Winning season is here again. Luck is everywhere, bigger and better. If you want to be lucky, grab your phone, dial *712#, choose option 1 to buy a ticket for yourself, option 2 to buy for someone else. If you want the system to generate a lucky ticket for you, go with option 2, confirm payment with Momo and you're good. For online users, visit theluckiestafrica.com and register. You can buy a ticket for someone else and pay with Momo or with your card. If you're in Ghana, use Momo. If you're abroad, use your card. It's your golden chance. Hop on and let's get lucky together, because guess what? Luck is everywhere. Are you an entrepreneur looking for meaningful business ownership opportunities? Do you have a dream to provide water in a more sustainable way? Worry no more. Partner with Jibu through our franchise network. 50,000 Ghana cedis is all you need to receive equipment, training, and support needed to launch your own business. Purifying and selling affordable water, refillable drinking water. Let that dream become a reality. We have an exciting offer for new customers and businesses. We provide free bottles and dispenser machines for corporate businesses. If you want to start smaller, you can become a Jibu distributor or reseller in your area. Join the movement. Let's start your journey towards a better life. 0209-845-817. www.jibuco.com/gh. Jibu, a better life. Take a quick break. When we are back, have something fantastic for those of you who are planning the wedding of your dreams. Stay with us.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Champions are made in the grind, in the quiet, in the storms that test their roots. But once a year, the champions gather, not to compete, but to ignite, to refuel, to rise higher. The arena is charged and the heavens move. Now, the wait is over. Happening this October 16th to 19th, when Champions Gather comes off at the KICC Dominion Center off the Spintex Road, Accra. Thursday and Friday at 6:30 p.m. Saturday at 10 a.m. Sunday at 8 a.m. The theme, Rooted. Come and experience the dynamic and powerful ministry of Pastor Matthew Ashimolowo, Reverend Steve Mensah. Got teens and kids? We've got them covered. There will be homework support, PJ Movie Night, and Super Sunday Fun. Free transport from Coca-Cola Roundabout when Champions Gather 2025. Thursday, 16th October to Sunday, 19th October. Be there. Come with your family. Be rooted. Be unstoppable. Be fruitful.
Hey, so what goes into building quality structures? I mean, literally, what goes into it? Wujaf, you don't want to be sitting here somewhere worrying whether or not you did a really good job. It'd be very simple equation. If there's no diamond cement in the mix, massa, forget it. Don't start cry. Menye, diamond cement has been providing builders, block makers, and construction companies that peace of mind for years. Diamond cement is 42.5 R grade cement, unbeatable quality made right here in Ghana. And because we have your pocket in mind, we provide 32.5 R grade so that everybody getting on. No long talk, Jack. If there's no diamond cement in the mix, don't start. Locate Diamond Cement Ghana Limited nationwide with factories in Aflao, Takrade, and Buipe, or call 0244-313-368 or 0540-111-978 or 0202-021-175. Diamond Cement, still as hard as a diamond.
Are you ready to unlock the next big thing? It's a universe of endless possibilities. Get ready to be part of this universe.
And where do you think you're going?
To train in the garden.
With my broom?
Mom, it's a javelin.
Oh, really? And that plate?
That's not a plate, it's a discus, Mom. We are training to become winners.
Well, you know you need lots of energy to become winners. So you both better start your day with Twisco before you go anywhere. Besides its great chocolatey taste, Twisco is enriched with Enerfort, a blend of energy-boosting vitamins and minerals for little winners.
Thanks, Mom.
Got to keep my little winners in shape. Twisco, power your dreams.
This advert is FDA approved.
Who is calling me this other one?
Hello. Good evening, Kwame.
Good evening.
We are into baby foods and would like to introduce...
Wait a minute. How did you get my number? You just use ways and means to find people's numbers and be calling them by heart. No respect for privacy or anything at all.
Oh, Bra Kwame.
Is your business privacy ready? Do you collect and use information of people in your line of work, like their name, number, location? You might be doing the wrong things. Whether you're a big company or a small one, you must respect people's right to privacy. Register and be certified by the Data Protection Commission of Ghana. It is the law. You will receive the necessary training, advice, and guided on the right systems to put in place to help protect information you collect about people. Register your company. It's simple and online. Visit www.dataprotection.org.gh to register. Privacy is the responsibility of everyone. Remember, privacy is personal.
Wake up, have a great day, yeah, with nourishing cowbell premium milk and cowbell Vita Rich, nourishment for you. There's a cowbell milk for you, cowbell Vita Rich and cowbell premium.
Introducing the new Cowbell Premium Milk, high in protein, and the new Cowbell Vita Rich, enriched with vitamin B9, both so creamy. Now there's a cowbell for you.
Cowbell of creamy goodness.
This advert is FDA approved.
Ebusuafo ehiem enuanom edwendwen sene wo beye maami yi
mensa ka 15,000 Ghana cedis efri ayofo ho busumi bia metua 15 cedis pe mede ne nyina eboa ya maami yi no
mensuma je 10,000 Ghana cedis efri ayofo nchen medie 10 cedis na metua free me momo busumi bia
menko ade misika na amao ayofo ne se amfa
na se ye nyina na register ayo family cover no na wo kai last a wo de sika to wo momo so
asa cheka crowd.
Chese wuntua wo ayo ntoboa no. Se wentua wo ayo family cover sika no bosumi bia. Policy no enye adwuma. Enti hwese wo ni wadofo bambo no beye adwuma. Hwese sika be wo momo no so abri bia na wetumi etua bosumi bia entem so. Pe ayo package a ebeboa wo. Nenya bambo pa. Kai se nhwehwe kakra da ho. We ye nhwehwe free Salam Alliance Life Insurance Ghana Limited.
Ayo, because you care.
For you and your family. The luckiest everywhere, for everyone. Yeah.
This year is going to be sweet. I don't just feel it, I know it, because the Luckiest Season 3 is back.
And I'm about to show you how to grab your golden ticket. Just dial *712# and follow the prompts to purchase your ticket. Or go to theluckiestafrica.com, hit community tickets, and pick your lucky number.
Or let the system do its magic. Choose how much you want to spend from 1 to 5,000 Ghana cedis. You can even buy a ticket for someone else. Be someone's hero. Payment? Easy. Mobile money in Ghana or card if you're international.
One ticket can turn 1 CD into 500 times more. That's maths we love. Or your community could win 10 times more. So let's get lucky together. Because luck is everywhere.
Play responsibly. Not for persons under 18 years. This promotion is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas platform.
This is the City Breakfast Show. The city's biggest conversation.
If your dream is to get married this year, then get married at Marriott. They are doing something amazing. They call it Marry Me at Marriott. What is it about? What do they have up for grabs for you? And this is for the aunties too, who are always giving people pressure to get married. Go and find out so that the people you give pressure, they don't have any excuse. No be so.
That's right.
So Adjoa Kesua Odro's voice is the one you heard. She's marketing and PR manager for Marriott Hotel. Adjoa, good to see you. She's here together with Ezekiel Opong, assistant marketing manager. We're happy to have you together with Robert Osei, assistant director of sales. Lady, gentlemen, welcome.
Thank you.
So why must we? No, why marry me at more top pressure, my boys? Marry me at Marriott.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
So, Marry Me at Marriott is a signature Marriott event.
Okay.
So, what that means is it's an event that Marriott has globally.
Okay.
And so we have
all the Marriott franchise.
Yes,
Marriott.
all the Marriott brands. It's an event that we organize globally. So we have plugged into it as Accra Marriott Hotel, and we are organizing this lifestyle and wedding experience for Ghanaians to attend and actually meet vendors in the wedding industry. So I said wedding and lifestyle because this year we're doing more than weddings, right? It's also a lifestyle event, so that the because most of our vendors do more than weddings, and some of the guests who come as well, someone may not necessarily be getting
for more than
exactly.
weddings.
They may not be getting married, but they may be planning an event. So that's really why we've combined a list of vendors from A to Z who can help you execute your event flawlessly.
Right. So Marry Me at Marriott Wedding and Lifestyle Fair.
Yes.
Okay, so when I come, what kind of vendors am I seeing? Is it everything I need, or I have to go somewhere else and find someone else?
All right, so you are going to meet vendors from all, all the lifestyle platforms. So people who do wedding gowns, people who are doing makeups, people who are into logistics, chairs, all these fanciful chairs that we use for weddings.
So both reception,
everything.
So from traditional to
the white wedding
and the reception,
exactly. And then,
everything inside.
Yes, and your biggest vendor will be the Accra Marriott Hotel, because we have the F&B, we have the spaces, we are better placed, where we are blending.
Charlie, that your poolside,
Exactly.
I'm imagining it in the evening, some intimate reception,
So we have a seamless blend of elegance, versatility, and world class.
The other thing I like about Marriott is your central location. You're very close to the airport. You're the heart of town. So moving from here to there, it's not a big deal at all.
Yes. And to add to what Robert was saying, now when you meet these vendors this year, they're giving away perks that you'll not get anywhere else. So they're giving discounts and offers that when you leave the fair, you're not going to find it anywhere else.
You're giving discounts?
Yes. The vendors are giving discounts that you will not find anywhere else. So we all know how expensive wedding planning can be. And so every opportunity for you to save on something, it's a good opportunity. So that is one of the reasons why you should come for this fair this weekend. Yes.
Let me speak to the lady on this one, because the women, you start planning your wedding so many years before you even get boyfriends. Who is going to attend this? Who can attend this? Is this people who are getting married, or people who are just just want to know about what it means to do this, or people who want to go into the industry even? Who can participate in this one?
So if you're planning a wedding, definitely should attend. If you're planning an event, if it's a birthday, if it's an office party, any sort of event, you definitely should attend. If you're a vendor, you should also come and see what is on the market. Or, because sometimes you draw inspiration from looking at what others are doing. Exactly. So you should also come for this event. It really cuts across people from all walks of life. No matter where you are in your journey, I think you should come for this event.
Is it cool? So everything is on offer?
It's on offer. So like I said, let me add a bit to what I just said with regards to the perks. We have vendors who are willing to give like free wedding gowns.
Oh,
right?
how?
Yes, someone
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious. Someone
Because
is
of why?
someone is giving out a free wedding gown. So if you come for the fair and you end up booking your wedding at Marriott, you get a wedding gown for free.
Wow.
We have a vendor who is giving a free wedding cake, like
Hey.
top tier wedding cake for free, right?
The Abansuru cake.
Yes. I mean, if you want 7 levels, you still
Cake
get.
now, what balcony?
Yes, they are giving it for free.
Come on.
And then we have a vendor who is giving a huge discount on photography. You know how expensive photography is, wedding photography.
If you don't go for the proper photographer, Charlie,
yes,
and then they print the picture for you, you can't even show it to anybody.
Yes, and then the advantage is that these are top-notch photographers.
Right.
So it's a fair that you don't want to miss.
Wow.
It's a fair that you don't want to miss.
Top tier stuff happening all together. Now you are collaborating with planners like White Chalk Global. Tell me how this is happening. More on this collaboration.
So White Chalk Global comes in as our creative or vision partner. Now, how we work is that our partnership is built on a lot of mutual trust and synergy, because we provide the operational excellence, we provide the location, we provide the food, we provide the drinks. So we are actually providing the, like I said, the operational excellence and the logistics. Now, White Chalk provides the vision. So then we work hand in hand to bring whatever your vision is to life if you're planning an event. So imagine, it's really like a beautiful dance, really, right? Because imagine two top vendors coming together to execute your event flawlessly, and that's really what our partnership is formed on. However, even beyond White Chalk Global, we work with a number of event stylists and planners. So we work with Lion Hearts, we work with Let's Be Seated, we work with quite a number of them. So we're not say limited to one partner.
Now, Ezekiel talked about how some of the vendors are willing to give people discounts and all of that, and that sounds great, sounds really good. And you talked about how coming to one place will help you cut down on the cost and all. But Robert, the mere mention of Marriott will give some people palpitations in terms of, budget, because everyone knows Marriott, luxury, excellence. It's great, it's up there. So I mean, in terms of cost effectiveness and planning, how does this help?
Great. So one thing that we have looked at from the last event that we did, and then
this is your
the
second
feedback that we have gotten is that people now believe that things like this can happen in a world-class hotel. That is not going to be too expensive, because we are giving a good discount on these events. Another thing that I want to mention is that the couples that we are expecting, and then our target market, it gives you access to Marriott Bonvoy. Now, Marriott Bonvoy is the world's is the world's biggest travel program. Okay, where it's connecting over 9,000 Marriott properties, participating properties across about 30 different brands within Marriott. Now, it gives you discounts.
Different locations.
Exactly. Once you hold your event with us, now you earn points. These points you can redeem anywhere in the world you find yourself where there is a Marriott property. So you can imagine that you hold your event with us. Now you earn points where you can travel out there to have your honeymoon.
Go to Paris. Go to places.
Exactly. So this is what Marriott is offering that you can't find anywhere.
Wow, this is nice.
I mean, let's take it from this angle. You book your wedding at Marriott, you earn enough points to come back and then use it for your milestone celebration, like maybe 1 year anniversary.
Right.
It's like a full package, so you don't end up losing.
No, what numbers can we call? Is there any? So we can reach out, or any socials we can follow for more.
All right.
And what time, when is it happening? We read the LPM earlier. It's this weekend, I believe, right?
Yes.
Tomorrow?
11th and 12th.
11th and 12th, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on both days. Now, on Saturday, we have an opening ceremony. We also have meet the experts, and then we have a fashion show. However, if the party goes beyond 6 p.m., we'll extend it, right? Because we like to have fun as
That's
well.
nice.
Yes.
If anyone sees me there tomorrow, say I'm MCing, right?
Oh, yes.
It's not because, of anything. I'm just doing my work,
You can be MCing and MCing.
My brother, take your time.
You can be checking out the vendors as well. And
the vendors,
perhaps a few damsels that will be possible.
There'll be damsels there.
Oh yeah. Carlos, so let me put.
Tomorrow is market. Tomorrow is market day. Tomorrow is market day.
All right, come.
And it's happening at Marriott Hotel. So tomorrow is Sunday, right?
Yes.
From 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. It could go more than that. Come and meet world-class vendors. Everything you need for your wedding planning, from your engagement to the honeymoon thereafter. And all your milestones subsequently. Come to the Marry Me at Marriott Wedding and Lifestyle. With this, if the guy is still telling you some stories, then he's not serious. Yes. Just take advantage of the thing.
So one thing I want to add is that today we are talking about Marry Me, all right? But any event organizer at all, when you hold your event with Marriott, you earn this loyalty Bonvoy points that you can even use for your next event.
Bonvoy,
it doesn't have to be only wedding or any other celebration.
No, Marriott, but your food is nice.
Yes, the food.
Bonvoy. Culinary excellence, that's us.
Marriott. Marry me at Marriott. It even rhymes. Marry me at Marriott. Yes. No, I pick it.
And
brothers, this year you marry.
Do you know the entry is free? It's free entry.
However,
you need to register. You need to register your attendance, and then you can register your attendance by calling the number 050-167-3154, and then you'll be registered.
Mention it again.
050-167-3154.
Nice one.
And then you'll be registered.
Fantastic. Finally, Ajua.
To add to what Izzy just said, we'll also be registering at the entrance. So if you're not able to call the number, you can still come. It doesn't mean you shouldn't come.
We've gone beyond 10 because we want all the young men out there. Go and marry and stop that thing you are doing. Go and marry. Ajua, thank you for coming. You're here with Ezekiel and Robert. Thank you so much. Marry Me at Marriott Lifestyle Fair. Marry Me at Marriott Wedding and Lifestyle Fair is happening tomorrow and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Do all to pass by. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Great. In a few seconds, Antina and the headmistress will be taking over. Our time here is done. Thank you so much for being a part of our morning. My name is Caleb Kuda. God bless you.